If you're in the 69 position.
You know how old I am, right? I had to think about what that was. I was like...
John.
By continuing with this program, you have therefore agreed to take zero offence to what is being said. After all, it is called Don't Get Offended. Duh. I don't know why you men stop talking like
body shaped like.
Do you know, really and truly,
Fiona.
you should just silence that bit. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Just silence it, like silence it in our mic, in our headphones, so we can't hear it.
Yeah, I should have done
sneak
that.
it in.
Yeah,
We don't really want to hear that.
well, next time.
Sorry,
man.
Chris.
Next time, man.
I'm on a hating phase.
It's all right, bro. Listen, I wake up to my voice and I go to sleep to my voice. I hear my voice all day. My staff hear my voice. My missus hear my voice.
I'm just jealous, bro. You got the best intro, the best voice.
No,
He's got the best car.
no, don't be silly.
I don't know about the cooking skills though, but you know.
The best relationship with the Most High.
The cooking's.
Yeah, you heard that.
Yeah, you know, I gave you
so.
everything.
I really
prepped.
do hope so.
Now let's not
pray.
backtrack like I didn't just say what I just said. I gave you the chicken last week, the last time, and then it didn't come out the right way. How you want it to come out? You want to discuss that?
Have you seasoned it?
Big up
I seen
Fiona.
it. Yeah. African goat adiola. Body shaped like cola.
Oh man, it's my son's favorite song.
I like it. I
was just saying off air, I kind of like RD. Like I like his flow.
Yeah, man. I mean, like Ghostface and RD. You've got one hell of a.
Well, I've been on the road this week. I said I like Dave last week. Like I like his album.
No, I like Dave.
Dave's album's all right.
I didn't listen to the whole project, but I think he's cool.
Yeah, I like him. I thought because my daughter put me onto it. She's like, Dad, you might like this one, and I thought, all right, cool. So I thought I'll put it on while working, and I was like, kind of like.
Okay, you know where I'm at with the UK rappers, yeah. Not the underground guys because they're sick.
Yeah.
The commercial guys, they're shit, but they're all right. Do you know? Does that make sense?
That's like a backhanded compliment.
Yeah, no, but am I lying?
Shit.
Are you talking about alright as a person?
You know what happened is music's gone so shit. Yeah. It's whatever you can kind of bear.
Yeah.
You now just get kind of immune to it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I'm being real.
I understand.
Yeah.
That. I understand that.
Yeah, because if you want to go through Spotify, today was funny. We talk about, I'm not going to mention him. We've spoken about a certain rapper for the last 2 episodes. Don't say the name, please. I can't go there again.
Oh, him?
Yeah, him.
Okay.
No, not him.
I've lost. I can't even remember what he's talking about.
I mean, he goes, you know Nas?
The jail cell?
You know Nas?
Yeah.
Jail cell.
Yeah. There's like an alternative reality.
Yeah.
It's like an alternate version.
It's like
but you know what? Realm. I've got, you know what? We're going to hit that topic, but there was a certain rapper who made a comment and it cracked me up. He's gay as well.
Okay.
During the versus battle, right? There was a comment that came up and it got me. It got me because it was like, how has your mind gone there? But we'll dive into that.
You might as well say it now.
Yeah, you might as well say it. Yeah.
Tyler, the Creator.
What, is he gay?
Oh, yeah.
I like Tyler, the Creator.
He's very gay.
Jaden Smith's boyfriend, isn't it?
I don't
Something
know.
like that, man.
But basically...
But we don't, listen, we're looking at, we don't care if the rappers, I like Tyler.
But this is the hilarious thing. Whoever saw the verses this week, right, it was Locks versus Dipset. And
Jada Chris,
if you saw...
R.I.P. to everybody.
If you saw the room, the room was like, there was just thugs on stage. It was... And then...
Like Stratford Rex.
Someone...
Young man
someone
standing.
screenshotted the comments going up on the Instagram.
Yeah.
And Tyler, the Creator, said something like, why I think I find Jada Kiss attractive or something like that. I was just like, oh my God. The guy just spit the hardest bar in the room and your mind went there.
Just thinking about how he looks.
I mean...
you done it better than anybody. Come on, bring it back, man.
Listen. No homo, right? Is that homophobic saying no homo? Whatever. No homo, but if you're gonna pick a good-looking rapper, I mean, at least like reference Airwell or like Jada.
Do you know what?
On a no homo.
But some girls like rappers based on the voice, innit?
But the guy's not. He's not. Tyler the Creator's not a girl.
No. I'm just saying, man. Some guys.
I mean,
some girls do that.
No, you know what? One guy's name, Flavor Flav. I mean,
oh, come on, man. That guy's. Come on.
But he had a whole, show that 3 seasons.
That's why he had 3 seasons.
Flavor Flav looks like
Little
a gremlin
Wayne's-
once
no,
water.
no.
Once the gremlin got water on it. That's
I
what
think he
Flavor-
looks like Little Wayne's uncle.
I think he looks like the darker version of Golem from Lord of the Rings.
God.
But
He
anyway,
looks like a malnutrition.
back to my Spotify situation. I was listening.
you know.
So Nas popped up, not
Yes.
the real one, the other one.
Yep.
And then right after that, no, I was listening to Puck in the gym.
Yeah.
You know, Spotify gives you this random thing, what you may like, right? So Puck came on. How do you want it?
How do
Coming
you
up
feel?
as a turkey. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You had to put a turkey in there.
Yeah, that one.
Ah,
Yeah,
for real.
can't say the N-word. So yeah. And then after that, it was Lil Nas. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, imagine if Puck can hear this shit that he's put into the same he's put into the same mixtape, let's call it. Do you know what I'm saying? It was deep. And then I skipped it and it was pun. And I was like, all right, we're going back to normal.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And everything was
me.
smooth from then on.
It's just crazy,
It is
man.
what it is, I guess.
That's wild.
It's crazy, but
That
I
video
just-
is wrong. I'm sorry.
are you seeing all of it now?
Not what the video.
Yeah.
No, just from what I saw.
Oh,
I ain't watched all of it, but just from what I saw, it was just it's wrong.
Oh, what the him that one? His last.
I wouldn't say him.
I don't like
So
saying
we
his
can't
name,
refer to him as him.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Him, her, well, that person.
Wait, am I in the WhatsApp group that this was in?
No,
that guy.
It's the person that we're talking about.
Yeah, the guy you talking about.
The one that you said didn't want to say the name of.
Oh,
Yeah,
in the alternative.
So basically,
Yeah, not Nostradamus.
he's
the-
saying him.
My guy, not Nostradamus. He knows.
He's saying him, innit? And Bible references the Most High as him. So
We are made in the likeness of him.
I'm not going to reference.
Yeah, but it's him with a capital A.
I'm not going to reference this guy as him.
Let's call him that guy.
You know what?
The guy.
I respect you.
I have to stay faithful
I
to my
respect you, bro.
my creator.
I only have beef when it's in hip hop. Outside of hip hop, I don't really care. I don't care if you want to be called a he, she, man, girl. If it's gonna make them happy, bro.
The thing is,
life's hard.
life and the world is just fucked up. So if you can find a little piece of happiness in wherever, have at it, innit?
Yeah, true.
That's how I see it, man.
I mean-
have at it, but don't flaunt it in my face. Don't.
Don't twerk in your face in a rap video. That sort of
I
thing.
mean, admittedly, the video was sent to me and I clicked on the link, so my bad there. And I showed you, man, my bad there. But obviously, it was a reference.
I
But
think we're all traumatized. We keep talking about it. Like we need therapy.
No,
But it's
how
like the
was
fourth
our
week.
weeks,
It's like the
man?
fourth week going.
Wait,
now.
can we just like end it with like the reason why like I think it's disgusting is because it's aimed at children.
Yeah,
Like his target audience is children, and children shouldn't be watching that.
Yeah, but my son's not allowed to.
yeah.
I think for all the things that are getting banned on YouTube and social media,
Comes down to parenting. And
that-
there's been some news about parenting this week.
oh
Go
yeah,
on, go on. Let's
Yeah,
hear it,
And
man.
we
yeah.
all, I think,
yeah,
Chris-
yeah. I heard
No,
about
wait,
that one.
come on. Let's
I don't know the
Sis?
ins and outs. I think there's a lady. This is a very sad story. Londoner. I think she's a Londoner.
I think so. I can't remember.
Went out clubbing, left her kid for 3 days, 6 days.
What?
6 days.
And the kid died,
Yeah.
man. Sad.
Oh, was she like 18, 19 or
I
something?
think she looked young. I don't know too much.
Oh,
of
that
shit.
girl.
She got 9 years
Yeah.
imprisonment. 9 years.
Did you not see the story? It's all on.
I've heard about
Yeah,
something like
it-
that.
I
it
only
came
saw the
across-
snippet.
It came across on one of my feeds, and again, I'm just on this whole thing of avoiding trauma right now. I don't think my mind can deal with it at the minute.
Wait till the pods get released on YouTube.
But yeah,
There you go.
accident, guys,
Didn't even
accident.
mean to do that. So how was your week, John?
But that particular story I came across, and 9 years is not enough.
It's
Quite
not.
frank. To
You
be
should do
honest,
half.
to be honest, this is where I'd probably co-sign the death penalty. If you think you can leave a child and go raving,
Right.
Be around next
Listen,
man.
the emotions are high.
Wait. Let's be real about this. She was chasing man. Yeah.
Of course.
To be going out.
Listen, I had my
she was
kid.
chasing
I had my
man.
kid at 21. Lauren was 19. Right, let's put that into perspective. Right, Leah. I had Leah at 21. Her mum was 19 at the time. So they're in similar age groups. Her and her mum, like the girl that done this and Lauren's mum.
Yeah, but they don't make women like Lauren no more. The world's changed.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to big her up because Susanna's listening. Big up Lauren.
No, big up Lauren and Susanna. They're both
Susanna.
wonderful mothers. They are both
They are,
wonderful
I'm sure,
mothers.
I'm
But
sure.
it's my perspective is you just can't do that. Like you can't leave
Yeah,
children
but there's,
to go
there's more
raving.
going on, bro.
So where was the father?
There's
what's-
obviously a mental health. Okay, there's obviously a mental health situation because that's not rational behavior. Let's be real here.
Are we gonna call it mental health or just like, oh, you know what?
See, now,
just live your best life.
No, but bro, there's got to be some level. Okay, for her,
Left a
to,
child for 3 days.
Man.
right, and that's not normal.
Man. It's got to be man.
Why we got to take the blame for this?
No. She's chasing man. She's
No, but she might be.
She's putting the man first.
She might be escaping some kind of suffering by going and doing partying.
All right.
and
Well,
drugs.
equally, she could have had postnatal depression.
Yeah, no, for real.
Equally, but
I hear that.
Hey,
I
mate,
just-
listen.
I find it.
Listen, there's still support that you should.
course.
Listen, when I have my fucking breakdowns or whatever it is, I'm a veteran in this shit. so you know what to do in order
Yeah,
to survive through the thing. Whether it's you got to go on certain medications, speak to the right people, withdraw
open
for a
your mouth
couple
and
of
talk.
days. Right. So technically, yeah, she should have maybe reached out to social services at the time. I don't know. The world's complicated. Should the death penalty be bared upon her? I think the death penalty is too easy as well. If you want someone to suffer, because you clearly want her to feel something, some heat.
All right.
Feel the heat rash.
Possibly too easy, but I wouldn't write. That would be my go-to. It'd be like, well, you keep that little girl's dead. She didn't have a chance in this world. We're not asked to be here. Point blank. Period.
That's real.
She was a blatant accident.
Whoever.
Savage.
No, it's true.
We all are.
We all are.
We all
Yeah,
are. I mean, Colin's still getting to grips with it.
I was.
But I think
I was pleasantly planned, man.
you were an accident. Was you the first?
My mum and dad's
You were the first, did it?
wedding night.
You were the first, did it?
Like, it was planned. Wedding night, honeymoon.
night, yeah.
It was all.
Yeah,
No.
Roses.
It was an accident, man.
Easy, bro. Easy.
Oh.
No detail, bro. I don't want to see it.
JD, I was gonna say like a bit of rum. What did they drink in South Africa?
No.
Is it rum?
I have moonwalked my way out of this conversation
when
so
you're
swiftly.
adding alcohol,
We're just gonna sit
you're
and be
turning
quiet.
it into an accident.
Bro, I was just trying to like paint a nice picture, man, for your
There's nothing nice about that picture.
before the humble servant has entered the
I
universe.
appreciate it, though. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate it.
Do you know what? I really think your parents were romantic, bro.
No, wait. All our parents were at one stage. Of
course.
All of them were. And then after that, after the first
It was
baby, it's
quickies.
long, isn't it? It's just long, like.
Turn into quickies.
Just
It's like, man, this little bastard's
got you
banging on the door. Quick one, babes. Quick one, babes. Fucking hell, bro.
Susanna will tell you, man. You know what I mean? Super romantic. I think after Chloe, it was just like, I got you there, innit? It's good. I don't need to try that.
We do these ones, innit? Babes, babes. You're like, babes, come over here for a bit. Yeah, I've been doing that all week. Babes, come over here for a bit. You know when you got it like that? Yeah, that shit is real.
Sometimes you got to put the LL Cool J in
Yeah,
there
man.
somewhere and just
Yeah, just come over here for a bit.
eye contact.
And
you
then
know.
they look at you as semi-disappointed, but they walk over.
Of course, 'cause they want it. They want it,
You
man.
know the semi-disappointment. And I'm like, it's all right, come on, babes. It takes 3 words, you know.
You know, you gotta have that sort of chat with your lady, man.
You got to have that charm,
you know.
bro.
Yeah,
You
bro,
got that.
man.
You got that, Chris. I see that.
Listen, man.
You got the voice,
know.
man.
He's got the voice, man.
you know what,
he
it
can
was-
go back to the ONS anytime.
It was easier back in the day, like when drawing girls for the first time, like and everything, and you know, when I'm ringing them, you know, the voice went like, you know, even deeper. Like, hello. You know, hello. How you doing?
Barry White business.
It was these ones. Do you remember me? Because like no one really know anyone, right? It was always like, do you remember me? Yeah, where? Barking Station.
You'd always, I'd always have slow jams playing in the background, just standard. So when I answer the phone, we do, just chilling.
Oh, you was that guy. I was never that guy. But girls love that.
Yeah,
Actually, you taught me that. Yeah, I remember that. Because I remember you used to do that as well.
Jodeci or Jagged Edge, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just chilling, listening to music.
Yeah, ain't that much.
I remember there was a period where like I would have one particular song, right? I think at that time, and I'll have that song playing, and the phone rings. If they don't pick up, it goes on pause. You try it again in a little bit. The same tune, you put that same tune back on.
And the minute you hang up the phone, you put on Wu-Tang again. That's how I'm done with that.
Put Onyx back on.
Yeah. Can I boss?
Oh, mate. Shut them down.
You remember the voicemails?
Yeah.
The free ones. Do you remember we had the free voicemails?
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember people used
That
to
was a
do
code,
like
didn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
messages.
Yeah.
So they used to put the music on and be like, I'm not here right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, do you remember that?
1 to 1.
I did a
With
rap.
One to
background
one,
music.
I did a rap.
I think I must have done that.
Yeah.
Spat some bars like a
I
dickhead.
was like, something like I'm not here right now, but if you can leave I can't remember what it was, man, but it was terrible, man.
I used to leave people with a tune, like, so I'd be like, yeah, I'm not here right now, just leave it. And then
Yeah,
the tune
yeah.
play for a little while longer.
Yeah.
And it was like some garage tune.
about
I'll
45
bring you
seconds.
flowers.
45 seconds of music. You're like, oh.
Do you remember
You know what's
these
mad
ones?
though? Like but they have to listen because they have to drop a voice note to be like, "Yo, bro, I'm at the 238 bus stop." Am I lying though? That's what all that shit was about. Yeah, I'm in Stratty. Do you know what I mean?
Do you remember the ones where like, hello? Yeah, hello. Yeah, hello. Yeah, hello. I can't hear you. Huh? I can't hear you. Huh? Say that again. What? Who is it? It's me. You've reached it.
Yeah. I remember that.
Oh, I fell for that once,
Everyone did.
I was like, hello?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm there looking at my phone. Is it bad reception or what? Yeah.
Oh, man, I tell you, them days,
so
man.
many
But they were the fun days, man. They were fun.
Who had a pager?
I missed that
My
era.
I had one though.
My brother
I'm
had
younger
one.
than you. I had one, man.
Yeah, I did
I had a
never.
green one, see-through.
Yeah.
No one ever fucking paged me. But when I was in school, a man had the Polo Ralph cologne.
Yeah.
And the pager and some chocolate weed. Yeah. Are you mad? That was the styly, bro. Never got a page though. Only on Valentine's I got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Big up Sasha. I remember her. She was like my first girlfriend.
And she paged
Wait,
you.
She did.
how'd
It was
you
like, I
page?
love you lots, Elroy. Happy Valentine's.
I-
And then I was like, that's sick.
How'd you page again?
Yeah, how do you do
We
it?
used to ring a number.
Yeah.
They'll pick up like, hello, page line. What message do you want to
That's
leave?
long.
And then you give the code of the pager.
Yeah.
And then you tell them the message. And then they'll send it like a text.
For real?
Yeah.
I never used it before.
Apparently, doctors still have pagers. I
Really?
found this out the other day.
I could see why. Yeah.
Like instant, like room 33.
Yeah,
boom.
yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Apparently, our producer uses pagers at his work.
So what happened to Sasha then, man?
Sasha's got.
That's what you took from that, man.
Sasha's got. Sasha, bro, she was arguably one of the hottest girls in the borough. She went to school with us. Your wife will know her.
Oh, okay, so she was. So was she like a Faye Winters from Love Island?
She was going pound for pound with the lighties.
Oh, scene.
Top 5 did her alive.
Wait.
DOA.
Yeah. I don't know about now. Am I allowed to say lighty? I am, ain't I?
Yeah,
mean,
you know what? To be honest,
We
just
don't know
don't get
what's a-
offended.
Yeah.
I know.
So we don't know.
You done a
And
search?
we don't care.
I mean, I call Ryan light skin all the time, so.
Doesn't matter, man.
You done a search on Facebook?
Regarding?
Sasha.
Nah, bro.
You can do that, innit?
Facebook stalk.
Remember
No,
I said
I
it?
couldn't find what. You know what? Right? There was one girl called.
She's probably on Instagram now. That's what they all end up.
Yeah, they end up there.
Yeah.
Either.
Fotting around.
I remember one time, right? I was in primary school, and there was this girl, Natasha Walker.
Wow, you know surnames and everything.
Yeah, man. And she was. I liked her, but she was the quickest girl in the school.
Quickest.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
fast.
bruv, you're just obsessed with Olympics.
No, but what I'm saying.
You're a
is-
weird guy, bro.
Oh, so I thought you meant fast as in like
No,
something else.
fasting
Yeah,
running.
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
I
no,
actually
running.
thought that.
I actually
Yeah.
thought
So
that.
like
Fastest at what?
the school,
Fast
I was
girl.
the fastest boy in the school,
Oh, for real.
right? she was the fastest girl. So they pit us against each other. Now,
Bonnie and Clyde
I
shit.
liked her. And the thing is, I liked winning more.
Wow. Yeah.
So it was like, do I let her win?
No,
You let her win. You let her win. Just so you can
No,
get-
I didn't.
I wouldn't.
I beat her,
Yeah,
and
you
I
have
beat,
to, man.
I beat her bad.
Oh wow.
I would have done the same thing. You know what I said?
You have to, man.
And she didn't talk to me.
Really? Wow, you ran your way out the pussy. I mean, I've heard of talking your way out the pussy.
You ran,
He
boy.
ran his way out the pussy.
Natasha, if you're listening, I'm sorry, man. Like, but I had to get the W. I had to, like,
You don't know what kind of mental health issues you gave her that day.
Well, while you're doing that, can I do a shout out to Sylvia back in school? Because I was fast in my school as well, and we had this like Olympics, not Olympics. We had the race day and all that, blah blah blah. And so we had medals and all that, right? So I must have come in. I come first, yeah. So I got gold, but I didn't get my gold medal. Why? Because Sylvia got the gold medal.
Why?
Yeah. Because I'm just gonna say it straight. Because we was black, and they got the wrong person.
Right, you
Yeah.
sound like me.
Wow. They got the wrong person.
Just use the
Yeah,
black card
listen.
like that, you know.
No, so
So did you
I had
forward
to
a
go, I had
complaint?
to go with my with my aunt, yeah, to try to go round to her house,
Chris has
yeah,
always
to get
got-
the medal back. And when she would have got the medal.
Wait.
So did you actually get the medal at the end?
No,
Hold
I
up.
never got the medal.
Bro.
Because he was black.
Wait, retract. Did they hand you the medal to your hand?
No, because I can't remember where.
So you
Maybe
never
I
really
wasn't
won it?
around, but I heard that she got the medal. They said, we gave you the medal. I was young. I was about, 10 years old.
And Sylvia was white.
No, she was black.
Oh, so they got you confused, you're
Yeah.
saying?
Oh, because you were both were black.
Oh, yeah, because we're both
We-
black.
we all
did
look
I,
the
did I
same.
say that right? Did I say that right? Listen, I'm not saying that they was racist at the time. They wasn't. I'm not saying that. But
What you saying?
they made no.
Did you look look alike?
No, she was dark skinned. So I don't know how how they could have made that,
John.
What?
Did someone say you like Michelle Obama?
we
I never said no. I never said
we haven't mentioned
Yeah.
We haven't said it
for a
weeks.
while.
Oh wow! Actually,
But you know what? No, while we're on the
glad.
topic, wait,
no.
how do you think she would have done in this year's Olympics?
She would have won, hands down.
In which,
All of them.
wow, you think she's all rounder?
Yeah, no, all the sprinting
Shot
ones.
put.
Because she's got probably
I think
carries more
discus.
muscle.
I would say discus.
Discus, you
Yeah.
know.
No, not discus.
You know-
Hammer.
That's the thing you hold out.
Did you see that transgender athlete?
Good.
The one
No.
that
Yeah,
got-
good.
Wait, fill
What
me in.
happened?
She's
Can we do our intros? We're babbling on, man.
Yeah. Come on, Chris, man. Let's get it in.
The
man.
humble one.
You know what? No, let me get it in, man. I'm done.
This is John
You just take- yeah,
Alexander,
that's it.
and I'm here to pod.
Let's get it.
There you go, man.
Face with
My name's
my
John
gold
Alexander.
tooth.
You know what this is, man. Let's get it.
Hey, wait. We should all do each other's one. Come on.
Can't remember.
Well,
Chris's.
you got to do something. You got to make. So you pick someone.
All right. I'll do Elroy.
Oh,
Right. My name is Elroy. The eagle has landed.
all right. I'm doing John's. This is John Alexander, the Chung one. Yeah, he loves that. And you know what time it is. Let's get it in.
Oh, doesn't mean I got to do
You
his
gotta
one.
do
now.
Yeah. Come on, you got a good one. That's fun.
You got to get it right, man.
Okay, all right. So let me just take a sip of this. You can
Get
say
it right, man.
Take a moment to meditate.
Cool.
Oh, this is nuts, man.
Levitate a little piece.
All right, hold on. Let me make sure I got this right. Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Chris Samuels, humble servant of the Most High, Yahuwah, and his son, who am I? Shashiach.
Yahushua HaMashiach.
Yahushua HaMashiach.
Leave it.
And leave it. I'm nearly there. And serving the Ruach HaKodesh. Here is Chris Samuels here to pod. I haven't got my Jewish is t-shirt on, but I made it a pod.
That was sick.
He's gonna correct you there. Look, there's something he's gonna correct.
No, be humble.
Yeah, no,
I couldn't get that last bit right out.
No, that was good. That was very good. Very impressive.
That's the first time I done that.
That was good, you know.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
You've got to do Cole J there, man.
All right, Cole J, aka Savage, Mr. Rap Stars, Mr. Mr. Enchiladas.
Wait, that's kind of.
Keep going.
Come get your Rap Stars, baby. I'm coming in savage. Forget Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm savage all day. I don't care who's offended. Just don't get offended. I'm here. Let's go.
Yeah, you have to get the let's go in the end, innit? You know what? I rate it. Whoopsie daisy.
Hey, that was
That was good.
I quite like
enjoyed
that.
I enjoyed that. You know what? We should do that every week, you know. So rather than like me say next
You
week
do, we do me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Switch it up.
John
man.
Alexander,
Switch
the
it up.
Chung one. Why? Because I'm Chung. She has to draw me. I don't need to draw girls.
Oh, that's how I said.
I clean up. Listen.
I always been listening back, man. I like this.
Oh, mate.
And also big up Susanna. All these girls can't handle. They can't handle. They can't bring a candle to her.
Couldn't be.
That's it.
There couldn't be a toenail on her toe.
Done.
Susanna holds me down.
Yeah. And shout out to my 3 kids, my 3 girls.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang forever.
Yeah. Only
it.
Cuban links.
That's it.
Staten Island.
Blue, black, and green and red wallabies.
Yeah, this isn't for us.
Yeah.
I don't even know why we go on these shows.
Well, we're going to talk about that show as well.
I'm wearing the chungest night t-shirt in the world. No one had a trim like me.
Yeah, look at my barber.
Shout out to Orlando.
You're fucked up, you know.
He finessed me.
I'm the master of the soundtrack trim.
I haven't done those in a while, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
I might have to drop one, man.
Oh, mate.
Right, let's get it, man. Let's get us.
It's all this gold tooth loving right now.
Yeah, they're
The pod.
hating on the gold tooth. They're judging me.
I had to tell that judge about himself, you know.
Because I do my work better than them.
Give a homeless guy a tenner.
Sometimes I leave my phone at home because I get the phone calls on my watch.
I'm tired of explaining. Alright, yo, come on. Let's leave John alone, man.
Beard gang. No one has a beard like John.
You lot just buried me, man. I've just been.
Can we do the window?
I've been buried, man. Right.
I ain't wearing my sandals today.
The toes weren't on point today, man.
Oh, man.
Susanna didn't sort them out, man.
Oh, Susanna, come on, man.
Yeah, true. I would expect more from
My toes are horrid, man. Like I've been walking on sand.
Damn.
Yeah, dry.
Now Susanna puts them in a nice bag thing, does all this moisturizing. My feet are on point, man.
That's why Susanna's a cut above the rest, bro.
Yeah.
There's a difference between Susanna.
Looks after her, man.
Yeah, man.
And
That's
Sylvia. Is it Sylvia? No, your one was Sylvia, isn't it?
What's it called? The one who got my medal. If you're listening,
Did she get the medal though?
Sylvia, if you're listening, yeah, that you know, you don't deserve that medal. No.
Wait. I need to be filled in. I mean, the pod has now started. 30 minutes in, we've started.
The black girl, isn't it?
What black girl?
Someone from the race.
What race?
When I was 10 years old.
Oh, her.
Yeah. Sylvia.
You gotta let her know.
Like, do you remember what was it? 100 meters or 200 meters?
It's 100.
Do you remember the time?
No.
Do you remember her time?
It was slower than mine.
Oh shit!
It's crazy.
I didn't think she didn't even come second. I don't even think she came third.
So basically, we all look alike, so they just got you two confused.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And she's a girl. That's
Oh,
deep.
Sexism.
man.
Liberties.
But you know what? Back in the day, the racism was even that much worse, where they wouldn't differentiate men and women.
Yeah.
You just be like, you're all black.
Well, I grew up in a racist area anyway, so I mean, I was used to it.
Where did you grow up?
South Bermondsey.
Near Millwall.
Yeah.
Colin is so discriminative of areas. You cuss me for Plaistow. You're attacking him for Bermondsey.
No, I've got a reason.
I know why.
He knows why. He knows why.
A
A certain someone I used to deal with back in the day lived right next to it.
Are we going back to that play? Yeah, stop.
Slap it. Yeah.
I don't know what's
We're,
going on.
we're talking about.
This is inside jokes.
No, you was here last week when he went off.
What episode?
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, not that one.
No.
No.
Oh, another one.
Remember when I the slap that one and he just couldn't stop laughing? That one. Yeah. Millwall.
Where did you grow up, John?
I grew up Bow, East London.
E3.
Colin, you was Plaistow.
No, I was born in Stratford, lived there for a few years, and raised in Ilford. IG1.
But racism was, we all grew up with it.
Yeah, I mean, when I ventured,
Skinheads and
the
that
funny
was-
thing is, here's the crazy thing. When I ventured out of East London, period. So when I ventured out into where I kind of live now, I remember one time I got run out, me and my friends in Hainault, by a bunch of skinheads.
you mentioned that.
You know what I mean? NFs, like, and it's crazy. Whereas now I live there. Well, I live not far from there now, and it's just like, you know what I mean? It's just crazy how the thing is. But yeah, we all had it growing up. We all had it. It was just now everything's highlighted, but it's with now. It's crazy how society is today. It does exist. It's still there, but it's
Yeah, but all the racist people have moved out.
yeah.
So the poor ones that couldn't move out have had to accept everybody.
Yes,
Because I think at the time, if they could all just move out to Southend, they would have.
they would have done it. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it, really. But
Yeah.
even Southend, then that's multicultural.
Yeah,
now.
they're going more north now, aren't they?
I mean, eventually they're gonna have to go to like Norway.
Scotland.
They're gonna have to go to the Northern Lights.
Speaking of Southend, that time when I went to Southend Beach, or Southend a few weeks ago with the family, there was too many goons out there, man.
What? Like,
Road man.
got goons from our ends.
Road man, yeah.
Do you mean the weed smokers?
Loads. There was everywhere.
Were they dressing like they were still on the block?
Yeah.
Like Tim's and that.
Yeah. It was hot.
You know what, right? It was.
Yeah. What's that about? Is it to hide the shanks? Like, why do people do that in the summer?
I don't.
Because
know,
like even
you
when I
just
was
stink.
even if when I was in the road thing, yeah,
Man's not hot and all that.
yeah, for real. When I was in the road thing, my attire was still fly.
Yeah.
You can still hide a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just be a bit creative with it.
Yep.
Never had to do the puffer jacket in June.
Nope. Never. I was carrying samurais. You remember, innit? Allegedly. But you know, it is what it is, isn't it? It's one of those things, man.
That
It's
happens.
just, and the other times out of 10, if Lauren's with me, she's holding it. I'm not holding
Yeah,
it.
but back in the day, you could do the Right, this is turning into some road podcast. Hey, we're dads now, man.
Yeah.
But I remember CS Gas.
Allegedly.
I remember CS Gas.
Yes.
So that was a good tool to have
Yep.
because it was small and you could
Do you remember off the district line?
Yeah.
Where you had the old school pulley that looked like a snooker ball on the end of it.
Yeah.
Took them off. I used to carry those as well.
Lucasade bottles were bad because they were glass.
Do you know what? I went paintballing yesterday.
This man just changed the subject just like that, you know.
And
And I created my first chimichanga today. You
yes,
see it on
I
Instagram?
I saw.
what exactly is a chimichanga?
So a chimichanga is basically a burrito, right? And you dip it and let it fry in deep fat oil.
So is it unhealthy?
All this is it?
Everything. Yeah.
That's a heart attack waiting to happen. that
It
is, man.
is a hard.
I can
it is
feel
a
my
hard attack.
arteries
Yeah.
just the minute I eat that, my I could just
So
feel
So many years.
But burritos ain't that bad, are they?
No, burritos are fine. You know, I'm even using sweet potato and also sweet chili wraps now. They're really good. Yeah, they're really good.
I've seen some nice wraps, bro, where like the actual wrap
the
has
actual
got
tortilla
flavors.
wrap. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
using
they've got
as
like
well.
spinach in them, all kinds of stuff.
Spinach?
Well, I've seen some spinach wraps. You could get them. Yeah, spinach wraps.
I can actually make them. I've actually Von actually got me a tortilla presser, so you can make your own dough and put different things. I can make like a vegetable one.
Is it cost effective though, time wise?
It's just hard to make it because every time I make it, it breaks up and then it just looks like shit. So I just buy it from the shop.
Yeah. Okay. Business 101, guys.
Always have a contingency plan if number one F's up in your face.
Oh man, you know what? Let's get into it, man. Transgender athletes, man. Let's talk about it, man.
Bullshit, man. Straight up. Nah, this one I can't be politically
Passing him the
like-
Savage title today.
My thing
No,
is,
it's bullshit.
yeah.
No, it's bullshit.
I'm getting there.
You know what? Because I'm
I
actually
agree.
aligning
I
myself.
agree.
I'm aligning myself
No,
with him. But I'm going to
yeah.
go
I
next.
agree.
Let him go. I'm gonna,
What
I
I'm
agree.
saying to you is, right, we had the weightlifter woman.
Oh.
Obviously, she didn't do well. She got knocked out, I think, fourth or something like that. But then you're not allowing Caster Semenya, who has naturally
High testosterone, exactly.
Yeah.
to compete in her event.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of other girls that were running in different races that had to drop down to a different distance because of their testosterone would allow them to basically win the race comfortably. So they dropped down to different distances. One was actually in the 100-meter final, which again I don't get because your testosterone will make you go faster anyway. Which I think she came third, or possibly she might have came fourth. But it's like the rules are not making sense now, and that's what I'm getting to. You got these people who are naturally got these in their system. That's great. So you got this man who says no matter how much drugs he's taking to make his testosterone lower, he will naturally still be stronger than a woman.
Yeah, but his whole frame is different.
He's built to do that, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially if you've trained as an athlete.
Yeah.
I mean, let's use an example. If Ryan...
Could you imagine if he decided to drop down to the female category? It's over.
No, but imagine if
Yeah,
Ryan
yeah.
went on 1 year of flipping estrogen. How in the world does this make sense?
It doesn't.
When a guy, this is the thing, especially if they've trained for so long,
Yeah.
like that makes it even more unreal. Like, whereas if you just got an average guy off the street, I don't know, maybe there's some level of equilibrium,
Yeah,
but not a seasoned pro.
yeah.
It's insane.
I got to come into this as well. As we're talking about equality and stuff. Women are the ones who suffer the most with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Transgender. Why can't they just make their own fucking Olympics? Their
Or
own
their own
games?
category.
Yeah.
Their own category.
Look, you got
So-
Olympics, Paralympics.
Nah, but then-
why can't you make your own category?
You're gonna have to have
You
two.
could do your own category,
You're gonna
so you could have
Unisex
No,
toilets.
you can't though. That becomes discriminatory.
But what I'm saying is, you've got men,
Yeah, but on the flip side, it becomes unfair.
you've got men, you got the women. So you got the men 100 meters, the women 100 meters, the transgender 100 meters.
Didn't that MMA fighter crack someone's skull?
Yes.
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 Eye socket.
So hold on. So
It's insane. I wouldn't let my daughter.
so here it is. Shelly Ann Fraser Price. Who's the other Jamaican?
Elaine Thompson.
Elaine Thompson. Usain Bolt come out and say, you know what? Yeah.
Could you imagine his career? He could go on for another 10 years after that. If he come
will,
Usain Bolt.
Imagine if he just come out and say, you know what? Bun this. I'm gonna run through this transgender lane and just.
Well, make another 500 million
Yeah.
or whatever.
How would Shelly Ann Fraser Price feel? How would Elaine feel about that? But you can't say nothing about it.
He's right. If Usain Bolt come out and said, boom, I'm coming back as a woman, what you gonna do? You
What
know
you gonna
it's
do?
game over.
How long's this guy been
What about in
training for?
bodybuilding? I wonder if they can do that.
God knows. What, the bodybuilder?
Transgender.
God knows. But I mean, equally, he'll still
No,
be
but
able
John,
to lift.
what about if you can do this in bodybuilding? So if Ronnie Coleman, well, he's retired now. You get my point. If whoever's dominating, who's dominating bodybuilding now?
God knows.
What was it? Phil Heath?
Most probably, yeah.
Was it Roy? I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I think Phil Heath is one of the big boys. Can
So
he-
if he decided to turn into a woman,
the bikini, they did a bikini.
he wouldn't win, man. He wouldn't win. But then, equally, one of my friends, they sent me this picture, and they said nothing. It was of a random girl. It weren't an Instagram, or it was a girl he had met. And I said to him, "What the fuck? Hey, why are you sending me a picture to my phone, like, of a girl? You know my wife looks at my phone. Don't be doing them nonsense."
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? That's a man, John.
Okay.
But I looked at her. It's a woman. Like,
Yeah, but
she-
they're prettier than women though.
This is what I'm
but
saying.
I had
This
this.
is what I'm
No, I had
saying.
this
It was-
I had this conversation with this girl I was with this week,
yeah,
and she made a great point. She goes, the reason why the trans people look better than some of the women is because they know what men like, because they were men. So do you hear what I'm saying?
When I got
In a
sent
weird
the
way,
first,
that's just makes
but do you get what I'm trying to say, though?
I hear what you're saying,
No,
but
they-
I don't see it.
but what I'm saying,
No,
is
bro, there are incredibly attractive looking
if I had the photo,
trans people.
you would have been duped as well. Because I looked,
You can't tell.
and I deleted it off my phone now. But it was like I looked at it, I didn't even say nothing. I just said like, "What the fuck? Why are you sending me a picture of a girl phone for?" And he went, "It's not a girl, John." And I actually argued with him for me. What do you mean it's not a girl? Then he sent me more photos.
But it's the same as the makeup. You see the Kardashian look.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
girls look like Kardashian.
Yeah.
But that comes from drags. Apparently. Bro, I had this conversation last week.
I believe that.
Because I said, why comes all the Instagram girls look like Kim?
They look the same.
Because
yeah.
they're using the same techniques. There's like a special way that they do it. Like the angles, the shadowing.
contouring and all
right. And that actually comes from drags. But then obviously females have now taken it on. So that's why they look. I mean, would you not say some of them look like trans? Some straight women?
No, this
Some straight women.
Yeah.
Oh,
These
yeah,
days.
yeah.
Right. Women never used
Sometimes
to look like
you
that.
question, you're
Right.
like,
No,
you-
but they are women.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just,
yeah.
it's the new thing.
yeah.
There you go.
I read one thing in the news quite a few years ago. This guy ran up a whole big credit card debt. Yeah, he decided to transition, change his name on the birth certificate. He's now a woman now. All that debt gone. New name. New identity.
Okay.
I didn't
It's
know
a
you could do
hustle. To some people, it's a hustle. It's
Well,
it's
I
a
might
real
have to
thing.
look into this,
That's
man.
abuse. That's abuse.
Like
in
man's
there.
credit scoring,
Hey, I need to get my credit score up, man. I've been messing up.
bro. My credit score's iffy as.
It's so bad.
Maybe I could become like Alicia from Elroy. That works, innit?
Alicia put
Alicia Palas.
But you know what?
Who
You
you
know-
dating then?
You,
So I'm taking
the
bro.
humble servant.
I'm taking the humble.
I'm gonna humbly say no.
I'm gonna take the humble servant.
Oh my god!
You know what? This goes a bit. This goes deeper. You know. This goes deeper. Do you remember when Genuine was in Big Brother?
Yes.
I never watched that one. but-
Celebrity Big Brother.
Yes.
There was a
He was
transgender
finished, man.
person called India something or other.
Yeah, but
Oh,
she was
the Indian
her-
girl.
Yeah.
No, not Indian girl. Her name was called India something.
India something. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And he transitioned, and she, just do what it is. She wanted to get with Genuine, and Genuine's like, no. You know, she couldn't understand. Yeah, but I'm a woman. Why would you not want to be with a woman? And he's like, look, it's just not my flavor. I know what you are. You're cool, but it's not my flavor.
That's fair
He got
Yeah,
destroyed
he
online.
got backlash for that.
Well, see what I would
See,
say.
this is,
ridiculous.
bruv, the problem is
That's
they
ridiculous.
think they are actually women, bruv.
The problem is,
well, they are in their minds.
In their mind.
Right? No.
Exactly.
the
And-
problem
and-
is that you should be able to decline
Yeah.
Yeah.
and not get.
backlash.
You know, yeah.
But that's the problem,
Hold on.
man.
But no.
But what's
if
your
a- if a-
reason? What's your reason for declining?
No, but then the thing is, if it's a woman that he's not feeling and he says the same thing, he's not getting backlash.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean?
No, but
thing don't
the
make no
reason,
sense.
but the reason why he's not feeling it.
Yeah, because in your head, regardless whether she identifies as a woman now, you know she was a man at some point.
Yeah.
having
Listen,
having wanks,
listen. At the end of
bro,
the day,
it's a comedy show. Okay, fuck sake,
listen,
man.
listen, at the end of the day, right? I was a cool. I am not feeling a man in any sort of way. If he transitions into a woman, I'm still not gonna feel him.
Alright, this
I have
is-
a right to say no.
I've even got another story.
I've got you lot, though.
I've got another story.
I've
yeah?
got you lot when you're ready.
That's cool. But I got another story. This shit happened in America, and this was a black couple. This guy got with this girl who thought was a girl. Went,
she looked like a girl,
Yeah,
yeah.
Jerry Springer.
went to bed. No, it wasn't Jerry Springer.
Better than some of the girls. They do, bro.
Look,
The
thing-
one I saw, I was like, you know what I mean? I was confused when he said, John, that's not a girl. And I'm like, my brain just couldn't,
Yeah,
because she looked like a full-on woman. She had everything. Body shaped a lot.
All right, so can I flip this one for 1 second? Say, for example, if a guy gets with a girl, meets her at a club, everything's all nice and dandy, having my tacos from rap stars or whatnot. You know, they go back to the hotel,
And then you whip out, it's a ding-ding there.
whip out, and it's a ding ding.
Round one.
She should have. She should have told.
Whoa! I'm not finished. Is that attempted rape?
I had this conversation last week. Again.
Is that attempted rape?
Do you know what?
Think about this.
I think so.
Think about this.
Okay, hold up.
Do you see where I'm coming with it? Because there's no consent.
Wait, though.
You lied.
Wait.
You wasn't honest.
Hear me out. I was with you guys all last week. I was with a very intelligent lady.
Yeah.
And she flipped it on me.
Okay, go for
I
it.
had the same argument. And to me, I don't know how I'm going to react. So anyone watching this, don't ever play them tricks with me because it might not go down well. However, the reason why they can't maybe tell you is because they're quite vulnerable. So trans people do actually get attacked a lot, right? Hear me out. So if they was to say to you in a club, you're kissing, oh, by the way, I'm a man, the chances of them getting punched.
Well, before you even go to the kissing stage, they should have been like
Honest.
Yeah, definitely.
Just letting you know.
So, you know,
At the beginning.
Yeah.
XYZ.
If you would like to take this any further.
At that point, that's down to you to make the
exactly.
decision.
Think about the consequences before you make the decision. If you're making that decision
Amen.
to not say something at the very beginning, your consequences are out of your hands.
Because you're withholding valuable information that this guy will not even. Yeah, it is.
Though,
It
innit,
is.
though, man.
Yeah.
It's
No, absolutely it is. So my thing is this: when it comes to like them being real women or not women, you can identify as what you want, and if you feel like a woman or you feel like a man, I will respect how you feel.
Definitely,
I don't
yeah.
live in your brain. I don't know what you feel and that. But what I do know is, men are born with certain chromosomes, and women are born with certain chromosomes, and that's what I deal with.
X and Y.
So that's for me. That's a spiritual thing.
Yeah.
So until they can change their chromosomes, and even then,
There's not even until.
And bro, you know,
no,
bro.
man, the history has to be.
they need to stop confusing us, bruv. Let me just choose
Yeah.
what I want to fucking
Yeah.
do.
The thing is, right? This is
Exactly.
why I'm
Without
glad
being
I'm not
bullied.
I'm not in a dating game.
Yeah, 'cause
like I
you
said,
guys-
If I saw the picture I saw, if I was at like we used to go Leicester Square, I would have
yeah.
been fooled.
Of course,
We
we
all would
So
have been
you
fooled.
basically, so you're saying you basically have to get with someone who's probably got kids for you to be like, yeah, that's definitely a woman.
not
even
really.
then.
I mean, Michelle
Not even
Obama
then.
has
Yeah, true.
supposedly got
And she
kids.
does discus. It's like
I mean, she's never
Hella.
had, there's
No,
never a
hammer.
picture of her being pregnant ever.
Steeple chase.
true.
You know?
I can't do it.
She's been hurdling all week. I mean,
I mean,
it's what it is.
10.5
What do you
size shoes.
what do you think she would have clean and pressed?
So how many
Clean and
skull
press-
crushes have she done today?
No,
Probably-
man.
Has she done 100 skull
I'm not
crushes?
participating in you
I
lot's
think she could
nonsense,
do
you know.
80 kg clean and press.
The thing is this, yeah. I met a tattooist,
Yeah.
and yeah, I should let these guys have their minute.
You got it because they'll just keep
Yeah,
giggling
yeah.
for your thing, man.
Why wasn't she in the Olympics?
No, you know what? No, serious talk. Serious
Have
talk.
you met any trans people though?
This is what I'm going to come to.
'Cause I-
this is what I'm going.
Yeah,
Listen, no, serious
I'm an actor,
talk.
so I would no.
No,
So
no,
there are a
serious-
lot of gay people in acting in the acting field. So
No,
you're
serious talk.
you'll meet people from all different backgrounds.
I met some really cool.
I've met some very very cool.
Can I propose something to you guys?
Go on, man.
Right.
Listening.
Now, so where I work at the moment, at the Bay Tree in Brentwood, there is a security guard who's actually transitioning now.
Okay.
From guy to female.
Yes.
Female to, okay.
And you know what? He's actually Dan is actually he's very cool. I can only call him he for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, but that's cool.
But you know what? I've spoke to him about don't get offended.
Yeah.
I've spoke to him about maybe us straight men we need a bit more education in regards to what happens in your brain because, bruv, 50% of the suicide
real
rate
talk.
in the world are from that community.
Yeah, that's
Bruv,
right.
there has to be some education so that we understand. And I even said, you know what? I'll speak to the guys and maybe even probably get you on the pod.
I'll be down for that personally.
Because, bro, like, what other pod do you know that there's been a pod where guys have spoken openly to a transgender guy just to understand what it is that goes in their head? Who else has done that?
This is true.
I mean, but we all have to respect everybody's
Yeah, but
views
catch
as
a
well
joke. Catch a joke.
on the platform.
Yeah, but catch a joke. He says, look, I know you guys as cool don't get offended. I know I've heard some of you guys' stuff. And you know what? I want all the smoke. Bring it. I don't give a shit.
No, we're not.
Bring all the smoke.
I mean,
so he's down for whatever.
No, I think even if he came on, like Elroy is saying, we respect
Absolutely.
everyone.
Absolutely.
And obviously, I like what you said, Elroy, earlier on about, we don't know what goes on through their mind.
For real.
We don't.
And especially going into that sort of transition, I didn't even realize as well how vulnerable they would be if they did say something in that sort of situation. But then on the flip side of it, maybe an educational piece would be, don't get yourself into that situation and be honest from the very beginning, and then
or maybe find
alcohol,
environments that are a bit more welcoming to
I think
those needs.
Obviously, alcohol plays a part sometimes, but you if you like someone, you like someone. If you're under the influence, then it might be different.
Well, listen, man. My
scenario,
prediction is this,
mean?
bro. I think we're going into like a genderless society eventually.
We are,
like, whether we like it or not. Like, remember, we're dinosaurs out here, bro. We're listening to Wu-Tang.
I mean, we're extinct.
We are.
We're getting close to extinction.
I'm still creating old school hip hop. It's 2021. We are from a different breed, right? But the reality is, life is moving forward, and we will be in a genderless society.
So our kids will be.
Yeah, but so it's either we get with a program.
Well, we don't necessarily need to.
Well, but you
Our
say
kids-
that.
our kids
No,
do.
but you still got to deal. You will be dealing with more people who will be openly gay and trans now than we ever have.
But
and it's like, what kind of person do you want to be?
I've always moved the way I move. It's like, I don't care what you're doing. Like,
No, that's
I'll
bless
talk
you.
to you,
but
but-
somebody like you might go see a doctor, and you might be able to tell.
well,
Then
for
it's like-
instance,
it's
I've worked for, when I've worked for these bigger companies, my manager's been gay openly. You know what
So
I
is
mean?
my
It's like-
manager.
I don't even know who. Why do they even have to be open or closed? Who cares?
Yeah, but I think the whole thing of openly is when, obviously, the stigma of before, back in the day, they would get beaten up, wouldn't they?
Okay,
So now
right.
it's like they're proud. For them to say openly gay, it means I'm proud.
I just don't give a fuck about no one's sex life.
Even
That's
jokes.
it. We don't.
I don't.
That's it. That's what
Even
I'm
straight
saying.
people, I don't really care what you were getting up to. You know
But
what I mean?
even jokes, like probably maybe openly, is like even jokes. Like someone might say, like a gay joke that might offend. By saying that, then maybe that's kind of like make you think about before you say it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
yeah.
But anyway, athletics, that's still bullshit.
Well, I got another one to really does anyone want to talk about Dean Asher Smith?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, the one that was crying last week, and we were talking about Gateshead
Oh,
Right, so-
oh my
and the
God.
BBC.
So wait,
Yeah.
basically,
Kate said, I like this.
she started to get backlash
For what?
because she ran a fantastic bend on the 100 meter
On a relay.
She didn't look like she was injured.
What was the story again?
So basically, she hurt her hamstring.
Was she really injured?
In Gateshead.
Well,
I don't think she was injured then.
there are people alluding to that. People are saying you kind of knew you was going to get beat.
Them ones.
So
With that same, okay, follow me.
She's getting
follow
backlash.
Follow me. Is Simone Biles getting the same backlash? Can I say why? Can I say why? You know
she's
why?
Go.
Because do you see her on the beam last week?
Yeah, she killed it.
Jesus.
She killed it.
I don't know what's
But
going on, man.
Simone Biles is a gymnast.
Incredible.
But
bruh. How she got bronze, I don't know.
She is the GOAT.
Yeah.
No
The
one.
black girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
one can touch.
Is this the
girl.
American one?
Yeah.
She's insane. I've seen her. Yeah.
And she had this
ridiculous.
thing. I didn't realize it was a thing. Like when you do somersaults in the air, you get kind of this.
Yeah.
Like it's mad in your head. So that's why she didn't compete. She was feeling. It's like a form
Vertigo.
of vertigo.
Yeah.
But they got a special name for it for gymnasts, basically. So that's why she didn't compete.
What
the
was
rest
her
of the
main?
time.
Is it floor exercise? Is that the main one that she does?
I think so. But when she needed to jump up and do full twists and all of that, she felt
Okay,
a bit,
so in my little brain here, it's a bit weird because she can't do that yet. She can do amazing on the beam, and the beam is like
Well,
a few centimeters.
that
width.
period, she was just at that period where she couldn't compete. she was thinking to herself, I'm going to pull out completely, but she wanted to know when her single event comes up for the beam, whether she could still compete. So she risked it because she wasn't feeling, according to her, she wasn't feeling 100%. She risked it, got a bronze.
Wait, what's the problem? I'm still not understanding.
Well, with Dean Asher Smith, she pulled out of the 100s and 200s.
Right, that's fine.
Because she had an injury.
Yeah.
But then a day later, 2 days later, she runs probably one of the best bends in.
So why is that controversial?
Because she was going full pelt. She was crying saying, I've got this injury. I've got to pull out the 200s.
So it was
Don't forget she got
tactical.
zoomed in.
Yep, she got zoomed in. And she was...
when she was crying?
Yeah, she was crying her eyes out saying, you know...
Yeah, she was crying because she was lying. How about that, bro? And last week, you were like, the BBC needs to be more aware of mental health problems. This poor girl.
No, but you know,
She's
I'm still on the
fucking
fence.
lying,
I'm
bro.
still on the fence about it.
She's crying because she
I
felt
never
guilty.
had sexual relations with that woman.
I'm still on the fence about it, man. I just feel... I don't know, but she's getting a lot of backlash now. Even down to my mum. My mum was like, I can't stand her. I was like, really? Like, why are you being so angry?
So who's the most hated? So is who's the most hated woman in the UK at the moment? Her or Faye Winter?
Oh,
I don't know. I'm not. Do you
Love
follow
Island.
this stuff?
Love Island.
Oh, is that the clip in the group?
Listen,
Yeah,
it's
that
bad.
big loud
All right.
piece of dirt.
Wow.
Colin?
Don't get me
Colin?
started with this woman.
I'm going to let you and Chris, because I didn't watch it. I just
didn't
watched the
watch
clip.
it.
You just saw the clip I sent you.
Yeah,
from
I saw the
Mr.
clip.
Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you two take it away. Who's this Faye Winter?
Okay, go for it, Chris.
No,
Humble one.
I felt your energy, man. So,
I watched that and I thought to my, as a man,
wait, hold on.
as a man,
you
would
watch-
you
wait,
let
wait.
any girl talk to you like that on national TV?
You watched it on your own, right?
No, with Siobhan.
Alright, but you
the
started
matchmaker,
watching it on
the
your own.
relationship coach, the guru.
Right,
the award-winning-
can I interject quickly? Yeah. This is the same girl this guy picked over Rachel, who was better looking. I was just about
See,
to say
I don't know.
my
I've
favourite
only
word.
just started watching it as of like yesterday.
She was better looking than this one.
Chung.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah,
Man's
yeah.
in the 90s.
Timberland boots,
Wallabies.
She was better looking
crocodile shoes.
than who he picked. And now he's dealing with that. Continue.
She wears brown lipstick.
Yeah.
Who wears brown lipstick?
Bruv, she's a mess.
Like,
She's an absolute mess. See, the thing is, I don't even really understand because I've only just started watching yesterday. I'm just going off from what I've seen yesterday. As a man, I'm like, ugh. So what happened at Casamore? Because I don't get it yet.
All right, so basically in Casamore, he was chatting to Clarice.
Did he sleep with her?
No, he didn't sleep with her.
Did he kiss her?
Basically, she was asked who kissed the person that you fancy the most.
Oh, so it was a
so,
dare.
Yeah,
It was
so
a dare.
she kissed him.
We need to
in,
stop
in
doing
the
this
game.
Love Island
Yeah.
shit, man.
No, but bruv, there's a deeper,
but
there's
this
deeper
is,
thing.
No,
behind
this is
it.
national news. Like,
Really?
I walked past the
Ofcom complaints, bro.
the newspapers today. On the newspapers, people saying "Save Teddy," like save our Teddy.
Like, say, like Free Palestine type of thing.
Yeah, like this is front page.
They're taking it
on,
serious.
on the front page. I was like, right, okay. I don't read newspapers, but
Free Gaza.
I see it on the thing. Like, so it must be a big thing. Like, people kicking off about it.
Ofcom
Like,
complaints are
but
going wild.
It's
All
the
right,
way,
I'm listening.
It's
I'm
the
listening.
way that she speaks to him. Like, it's
And not just to him, to
anyone else.
to
that she
like
gets
the
mad
other
with.
guy with the tattoos. I
So
don't know
what's the
his name.
problem?
She's
I
got
saw her
issues.
having a hissy fit.
So basically, they got shown like this video, like videos, like film, like they got shown footage of things that they've said. So say like she picked him,
Right.
it would have shown something that he said, like like in the villa,
Or like that other
that she
thing-
wouldn't have known.
The other thing's chung.
Yeah. So he must have been talking to Clarice and
Right,
been
right,
like,
I want you to be
there
my
would-
gash.
there's a
Oh.
there's a
You know that
sexual-
word
there's a sexual
is not
attraction.
allowed to be
That's a
said.
bad word,
Yeah.
man. Because it looks like one.
No, did you hurt your knee? You hurt your knee.
I hurt my knee, bro. Yeah, the gash of my knee. Yeah.
He wants to draw a gash.
Well, you want to draw on your knee?
Yeah.
What,
So you did friends like this.
Yeah, you need to.
Alright, so
you need to sort that open wound out.
So she went mental. That's the video I've seen. I get the backstory.
So this was in Casamore. And basically, he didn't say nothing about it.
So she's right to be a bit angry.
No,
isn't
but
she?
the thing is, he didn't do anything with her. He slept outside.
He even said to her, "I don't trust you."
Yeah, he said.
But he's the one that's doing the untrusty stuff. it
Nah,
sounds like.
do you know? No, he was actually cool. Like, this is why people got the backlash. He was cool. She was the one. As soon as she saw the picture of him kissing the other girl, because they must have shown the picture to her. She's the one who kicked off and then went on a mad one, as they're saying.
Can I?
I'm gonna wait for the next topic.
The thing is, my only thing with that is, let's just place the shoe on the other.
That is
Of
the
course,
topic.
yeah.
That's the topic.
Of
bruv.
course.
The double standards.
You know where I'm going
course,
now, don't
yeah,
we?
yeah.
Do we all know
Double
where we're going? Where I'm going with this?
I'm already at the 100-meter
Could
finish
you
line.
imagine if he turned around and started screaming and hollering? The favorite word they like to use with black people is
Angry.
aggressive.
Yeah.
Was the guy black?
Yeah.
Yes.
Light skin?
No, dark
Oh,
skin.
no, he's not dark skin.
Brown skin.
You saw him in the video.
Yeah.
My complexion.
And
Yes,
it's like the screaming and shouting and the double standards. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Me personally, if I'm in a closed environment, don't approach me like that. Because
I mean,
it
yeah.
might end up with an RKO. It might not. I'm just saying.
Bruv,
like,
doomsday device.
Wow. Raging demon.
Spear, bruv.
How's she even
Pedigree.
letting her talk like that though?
John.
Serious.
When she's on the floor, Brett the Hitman Hart sharpshooter.
Do you remember the petrol pump?
Chris Benoit cross-faced chicken wing.
oh no, man's going
Full
to
Nelson.
Benoit, you know.
Sergeant Slaughter full Nelson, yeah?
Well, look, I just
The rock bottom.
But listen, so you guys are saying if it was a guy who was wiling out on her.
no. If it's a black guy, but continue. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Light skin. So him, that guy, if he was to flip out the way she flipped down him,
yeah.
how would that look? Nah, you lot would be fucked.
Exactly.
Exactly. Exactly. So my topic that I raised in the group was basically where we're trying to get to this equality stage where men and women are the same, this, that, the other. How are we getting there when there's double standards poking his ugly head in the way?
Do you think she spoke like that because he was black too?
Not because he was black.
Do
No.
you think there was a bit?
I think she's.
Do you think there was a bit of that privilege
think-
business going on? No.
I don't think so.
I don't think it was a race thing.
Nah.
All right, so now we got that clear.
Yeah.
Maybe she was just like probably talking up with
The cameras.
think
talk up to the camera. Yeah,
I think
just
that's how she
trying to-
talks.
Yeah.
I think that's how she
Like a chav.
Yeah, well, she doesn't realize how she talks. Maybe she does, but how she talks is
Bro, these
the
girls are
disrespect.
butters anyway, man.
Yeah, but
Seriously.
bro, like I'm talking about respect and also
She looks
femininity.
different in the morning.
She looks hideous in the morning.
like
bro.
This is
like
what I
a
was-
train hitter.
Fish lips.
Locomotive.
DLR train.
Oh God.
The district line, blood.
TFL. Going past Chelmsford.
Did she get TFL'd?
Going past Chelsea.
C2C, that's the
C2C
one.
derailed
Why Chelmsford?
because
He's out there.
because Shenfield stops and then it becomes like a different zone.
No, because a lot of the girls in these
Oh,
in
yeah,
these
it's different
bits,
route, innit?
a lot of girls in these bits look like
Yeah,
her.
well,
She might be from around there. She might
Might
buy a
be, bro.
burrito for you one day.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could give her a chimichanга.
You want a heart
Dirty
to
lip. Yeah.
feel pain.
Well, you don't listen. Don't chat to man like that. Don't, innit?
I mean, he should have just walked off though.
Well, he did.
She, you know what? Big ups to him because he could have twisted it in another way and says, "No, you're an idiot, gal." But he didn't. He didn't.
He's very calm.
kept it cool.
Very, very
Man
cool,
said,
calm.
But why is it?
Idiot.
Yeah. But why is it women can get away with that and men can't?
Well,
There's so
This
many.
is the double
do you want to
standard
know
between
why?
the genders.
Do you want to know
bruv.
why?
Go for it. Hit me.
Because the pussy is valuable. How's that?
Not necessarily though.
Tumbleweeds. I thought you were gonna put the tumbleweeds.
No, it's not- it's
Sound
So
not-
effect.
why else is it then? Because when you got a dick and you do that, you get arrested.
Yeah. I think,
Can repeat that.
yeah. I don't know.
The pussy is valuable, okay? And her pussy is valuable.
Okay, so
She's not valuable.
Can we flip
She's
it to
not,
like another?
because C2C business.
Yeah, C2C.
But guy, what you gonna flip it on?
South End.
What was you gonna flip it on?
I'm just talking about. I'm trying to get an understanding in regards to double standards.
It's there though, Colin.
If a man and a woman does the same crime, the woman would be like, you get a slap on the wrist, the man's in jail for life. Double standards in this place. She got a bit of backlash, but she's probably got
generally.
That's probably a minority of people.
Generally, men do the more hideous crimes. Generally.
Have you heard of someone?
No, there are women that do fucked up shit.
I've heard of a woman.
No, but
I've heard of a woman stab 3 people on her period, and was let off. It was on her time of the month, and she says, you know what? She wasn't in her right time. I can bring up the bulletin. I can bring up the news story. The double standards stink, bro. The double standards is crazy, bro. This is what I'm trying to say.
What's the man's version of her period?
Oh no,
Morning glory.
Ding, 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 ding.
You know what? Yeah, I'm on Xanax right now, so I'm processing everything a little later. Colin, what the fuck just happened, bro?
But I'm trying to give you an idea. I'm trying
to give you the facts that men generally are the murderers.
Yeah, and I'm giving,
statistically, men do more brutal crimes.
Right.
Is it like you're talking about a woman on a period, fam?
I can show you the bulletin, where this has happened. And if it happened to anybody else, I'd be in jail. But because she wasn't in her right state of mind,
No, you're lying. No.
I'll find
well,
it.
wait.
Did they die?
Huh?
Did
Dead.
They died.
They're dead, bro. And she's not doing a day in jail.
What?
She's not doing a day in jail. If women don't want their kid, they can leave the kid at the fire station and they'll be fine. If a man does that, he's a deadbeat. Am I lying here?
I can't do this.
What?
Savage Part 2's
I mean, look, if this is real,
it's real, bro.
okay.
I'll be fine.
I mean, no, it's cool. Let's just take it as it's real.
Put it in the group.
I'll
Man.
put it in the group.
In the podcast group.
Yeah.
I don't know how they measured the period, how they measured what qualifies for that. I don't know what happened there and then. That's mad. But I was just saying, generally, like men commit more crimes. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I was saying.
Yeah. I agree with that, but I don't think Colin does. Is
Colin, the equality thing. There's levels, man. At some point, certain men do different stuff to women.
See
premenstrual stress syndrome there's a defense in criminal cases. Yeah, it's cool. I'll put it in the group. I'll put it in the group.
Better watch your back, guys.
You better protect your neck.
Yeah, when your girl's on your period, you might get bored
I'll
up.
sleep downstairs.
Oh my god,
the
this
shed.
is just nuts, man.
I'll sleep in the trailer.
Man said, "What's the equivalent to a man's period?" It's stiffy in the morning.
Ding, 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 ding.
It is, man. Shit hurts sometimes, man. You're just trying to get an extra.
No,
40
it's a
weeks.
minor, man. You just say, "Babe."
You be like, listen, mate, there's a bathroom.
They drop that these days, you know.
Is it?
Women are different now.
Yeah, especially when you got kids, man, and start crying. Like,
Yeah, but what you got, Let me just
cock blocking the situation.
Let the chung one explain.
There's a
25% remaining.
There's a bathroom.
Well, I think we're done with this topic, man.
25% remaining.
Especially when your child,
Yeah, when he wakes up, when she wakes up in the morning.
No, when your child takes over the bed.
No. You know
Yeah,
what? This
just gotta
morning,
go to the bathroom,
Bella did that. I was like, Bella, go back to bed. She did it.
The worst one is when they wake up in the morning and jump on you.
Oh,
Yeah.
bruh.
And that glory is still in its glory, man. It just hurts. They're stamping on you like, Dad, I want breakfast. Jesus Christ. If you're someone different, I'll knock you out right now, man.
I'll lay my stomach then, man.
They have no perception of the private part.
No, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
No, yeah, do you know what? Actually saying that, my daughter just keeps on some
Kicking
reason
and-
when she's sleeping next to me, her leg just keeps on going, and I'm like,
Wait until she's really up and about, running and doing nuts, right? Because what happens now with me? I'll go in the
Doing
bathroom.
nuts?
No, just going nuts.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I go in the bathroom. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Chris Samuels is back. I haven't heard one humble word from him yet.
I go in the bathroom and Charlotte would just walk in, kick the door open like it's boy them.
Wow.
What?
come in there and then be like, Dad, what's that? I'm like, you know, you can't move because now if you move, it's gonna go everywhere. And you're just like, you need to get.
You ain't got locks on the door now. So
There's no lock on this.
See, I don't have
thing.
daughters, so that's a lot more awkward.
Yeah, they just. There's no privacy, none.
No,
And then, or
I'm
sometimes
strict with my son.
she's like, I need to go poo now, and I'm like, well, I'm in the bath. You need to wait.
Yeah, they'll just come
I
in.
can't wait. Kick the door off again. I'm coming in, and then she'll drop one, and it will just stink. And you're like,
And guess what? Guess what? It's you who's got to wipe it afterwards. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
having a bath, and
Yeah.
I'm screaming, Susanna!
Yeah. And then you got wet hands. You got to use more toilet roll. Make sure it doesn't go for. Yeah.
Daughters have no behavior.
No
They
decorum.
Don't care.
Nothing.
Don't care, man. They don't care. They whatever they need to do, they need to do it. Now they go in, come out. It's just it's long.
Ruin
It's
the
long.
whole vibe, bro.
It's long. Trust
That's
me.
why when they get older, they start saying, "Why can't we fart?" Do you know what I mean?
I don't know about you. That's a pet hate of mine when girls do that in front
That's
of me.
disgusting.
Man. Don't
bruv.
do that shit in front of
That's
me. Man.
instant erection gone for 6
I
months.
find it disgusting.
I mean,
Like, don't fart past wind in front of
I
you.
reckon that causes erectile dysfunction.
Probably.
I don't know. I remember there was not that I liked her or anything
On your
like that,
face,
but I
innit?
remember there was a girl. No way. There was a girl that
2021, bro.
no,
The game's changed.
This was
so did she?
2021 though.
So did she fart on your pillow and you got pink eye?
No, man. No.
Just sorry.
Did you do these ones, Chris? Smell that.
Anyway, back in the day, this is college days, right? So there was a girl that I was,
Tapping.
I was messing around with,
Laying
and
the
that.
Lying down.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah, piping it out.
you know, she had a man.
85%.
She had a man.
remaining.
Okay, well, I'm listening now.
Yeah.
What? Her man
so
farted.
so one day, right? So one day I was at her yard, right? Because like, we were meant to be like, to him, we was like really good friends.
Best friends doing homework and that. Yeah. These ones like, come here, babes.
This is
Come
what
here,
I'm saying.
babes.
People that
This is the one that you mentioned one of the days.
did I?
So carnival.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh,
Yeah. So this
She
is when
pink. Was she
this-
pink?
she was.
All right, yeah.
So
He had some gems, you know.
Now, you know, the crazy thing is, right? I'll tell you a quick story. It's super quick.
Did you tap it too?
We didn't know. He didn't disclose this one to us in terms of he didn't introduce or anything. So we didn't know what she looked like. And then one day she was in carnival, and me and my other friend we used to go carnival with, we saw her, and it was just like, we're gonna move to that.
Was she doing a dirty wine?
Nah, she was just walking.
Oh, okay.
And then, so he knows when I'm about to move to someone, I just make a beeline. He's like, John. No. I'm like, what? And he goes, it's this one. I'm like, so what, you've been hiding this all along, bruv? Like, he's got gems that he just keeps in the closet.
The briefcase.
Well, you got it. But yeah, go on, Chris. Go on.
You're trapped in the closet.
So the man must have like messaged her, say, yeah, I'm outside. She was like, oh man, oh no, like, so we were like scurrying about and everything, and so then the man comes in, said hello,
ONS.
You've been bootlegged.
and then so he's chilling in the living room.
So was
She's like
Chilling in the living room.
yeah. So I'm thinking at this
Room
point, like,
667.
I just need to go. Like, I don't need to be here.
Charmo is in full effect.
I don't need to be
I
here.
need to go.
So I've gone to so she's gone. Can you help me with the food, like in the kitchen?
Charm.
Good morning.
So we went to the kitchen. Yeah. I'm thinking, all right, get some food. She's just jumped on me. Yeah. So I reciprocated the jumping on and that, and then she just farted.
Wait. So did she fart away from you or on you?
Bruv, you know what? I wish you didn't.
And then she's covered my mouth, like, and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And she's all laughing. And I was like,
So was it
what's going?
can I ask a random one? Was it a back fart or the other? Just had to ask. I just want to paint this picture in my mind properly, you know? That's what I'm asking for. I look at the camera. I don't ask for much. I don't ask for much.
Next week.
I don't ask for much, you know. I just want clarity. That's what I need.
Bruv, you ruined that, man, because like when I saw her,
I know.
like she's top tier.
So did you smell?
And now you've told this story, she immediately goes there for me. Just like
You know
middle.
what, though, yeah? I think women don't understand.
They're not supposed to fart.
Nah, but we was young.
Don't do that in
then.
front of us.
We was
man.
young.
Yeah, I don't really like guys farting either.
Nah, well,
this is
nah.
this is
Yeah.
it's just not really a pleasant
No.
experience.
Go outside, keep that shit to yourself, man. Literally.
You are discreting gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I mean, you know what?
You can't hold it in.
I hate it more when a girl does it. It's just not ladylike.
You can't hold it in.
You're gonna be called a sexist for
I
this.
don't give
You're gonna be called a misogynist.
I don't give a damn. If you're a girl that farts, you're disgusting. Yeah, I said it. What?
Really?
Yeah, man. Don't fart near me, man. Don't. It stinks.
What about if you're in the 69 position?
You know how old I am, right? I had to think about what that was.
Bruv.
I was like,
John, imagine that fart getting in your beard, bro. That's awful. That's like a living nightmare.
You'll have to chop the beard off.
Yeah. You have to throw the white flag in there.
you are disgusting.
Orlando's gonna have to trim that up.
Orlando cuts.
Or when you're cutting it, it flies in your eye and you get pink eye.
Oh shit.
You know what's the worst though? Yeah. Have you ever linked a girl? His face.
Oh,
And you
wait
go
for it.
into the yard,
Yeah.
but you know she's done a dump. And you can
You're
smell.
sitting on the hot shit in the air.
You can smell the link,
Yeah.
Feel it in the air.
and then it gets stuck to your
Can
throat.
feel it coming in the air tonight.
But you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like, but I don't know. How did they hide it? It's got to be like.
Well,
I mean,
listen,
you know,
I'm one girl at my workplace. She showed me this trick, right? And that because
The fart in a bottle.
to hide to hide the smell.
And they put the cap on
No,
quickly.
to hide the smell. Yeah.
Well, like a Hoover and suck it up.
No. So basically, what you do, you get what's the thing that you put in the toilet? You know, the toilet cleaner, whatever.
Bleach.
Toilet cleaner, whatever. Right. You put the toilet cleaner in first. Yeah. And then you put your tissue and then you do your business. Yeah. And as soon as you
Tissue's vital, by the way.
But as soon as you do your business, you flush it straight away. Yeah. Straight away. So the bleach smell and whatever your business is gone, right? And then you put the bleach in again, yeah? And then you wipe. And then you flush. And then 9 times out of 10, you won't smell anything.
I am
what,
not
right?
posting any of this on my Instagram. This episode.
I'm just saying.
I'm not promoting this episode.
Yeah, but you know what?
This is just
see how we're just talking about how women do it. Have you, man, ever been in a relationship or been with a girl and fired?
Yeah, I'm like John. I just don't give a fuck.
What, have I ever been around someone and farted?
Yeah, fired.
Well, in my marriage, yeah. Like,
No, I
but
mean
it's not like
previous, yeah.
no, not previous. Because previous, I kept the illusion.
Yeah.
okay.
The illusion was always kept. You know what I mean? But then when you're 10 years in, over 10 years in, there's no illusion.
I mean, it
man.
depends on how much.
So does actually that fart around you sometimes?
Nah, she still knows I'm iffy.
Have you ever done the wind?
I have.
But although,
The wind test.
Recently as well. Recently, I
although,
think it was about 8 days ago.
I think she. Well, I know she probably has a couple times, but she blames it on the kids. Like she'll be like,
smart.
Charlotte, man, do you need to go to the toilet?" I'm like, that weren't Charlotte, man. I know that was you.
That was an adult's fart.
You know what? Bella is awful recently. Like, I must have helped her go to the toilet, and I was like, "Are you finished?" "No, I'm not finished yet."
Oh, yeah.
All came out, and then another fart came out. I was thinking, Jesus.
Why do kids poo stink more?
then,
I don't know.
Yeah.
My son, I'm a grown man.
No. Hear this though, yeah.
It's so true.
Hear this. It smelled, and I was like, it's like it didn't bother her. Then I thought, you know what? We're gonna have a little competition. So I let one go as well. But it wasn't like a fart. It was like,
How are you having a farting competition?
yeah, but hear me out. Hear me out.
Do you know the age difference between you?
I know, but hear me.
It's not good parenting.
I wanted to teach her a lesson, bro.
Bro, it's like that girl that left her kid at home and went raving.
But look,
Just put him on there.
I let this fart come out, and you know when the farts where it's not a silent or violent one. You know, it's bare hot when it comes out, bare warm.
The heat wave.
The heat wave. It's a heat wave. And Bella was like, "Daddy, is that you?" Oh, daddy, mummy, daddy. I'm
Getting asthma.
We don't have to open. So I done your thing, the bleach and all sorts. Yeah, man.
Oh, but you know what? We're coming off this topic, man. We're going to end this topic. Right.
Oh, yeah, Faye Winter, isn't it? Love Island.
Chris, I want to get you to read this because you got the read out voice, but I'm going to intro it. Channel 4. They are doing a campaign. Basically, it's called Black to Front, where they are. You know what, Chris? Read their statement for me. So their statement stops. Didn't even mean to do that, guys. Sorry.
That's the first time you done that.
He's just that good.
That's why he's the host.
Black to Front features major new commissions and re-image.
Do you want me to do it, bro?
No.
Pass it over here.
Sorry.
You pop up marketing like he was the genius.
No. Hold on. Black to Front features major new commissions and re-imagines some of Channel 4's biggest mainstream shows to focus on black talent and transform black representation in front of and behind the camera. It aims to amplify black talents, stories and voices by bringing them to the forefront on screen and off screen. We're working with our production partners to create career-enhancing opportunities to transform representation off-screen. How do we do this? By expanding our talent pools for new and exciting flagship Channel 4 shows featuring as part of Black to Front and beyond to include more people and currently underrepresented groups. We're now working with productions to broaden the talent pools for craft, technical and scripted roles. We're keen to hear from you if you have experience in craft, technical roles, unscripted and unscripted programs and the scripted roles listed below.
That's it, bro. Yeah.
Hey, wait. We could be on it.
So what are the shows?
I'm about to kill them.
So these are the roles. The roles are art directors and assistants, camera operators.
All right. Let's stop that there. My thing is, why a big announcement first and foremost? Just employ black people, innit?
It's patronising, to be honest.
Like, just employ us.
So it's for one day, right?
Well, it's over a period. I mean, they're bringing back the Big Breakfast for one show. And
The
Mo
Big
Gilligan,
Breakfast.
Yeah, Mo Gilligan is going to be hosting it for one show only. So yeah, it says here, Mo Gilligan will front a one-off special of the Big Breakfast. Now that's not your main show because the Big Breakfast has been off air for how long?
Yeah,
20 years.
Like, this is what I'm saying. So it's not a main show. My thing is, that's great you're doing that, but you don't need to do a major announcement. Just employ us. Simple as that. Yeah. It's like you're jumping on this wave of let everybody jump on this wave and let's have black people on TV because BBC have just gone all out now.
It's the in thing though, isn't it?
And it's disgusting.
It's a popular thing.
But would you agree?
It's all of a sudden it's the in thing to look like where
inclusive.
the companies are being inclusive. You know, Sky Sports have damn near changed the whole bloody thing of Sky Sports News. You know what I mean? You go there, you got Micah Richards, you got all kinds of footballers on there now.
Well, that's good now.
Yeah and no.
Some of them talk rubbish.
It's
man.
forced as well.
Like, yeah,
it's forced.
It's forced.
When you're digging out people that haven't really done anything since they retired, you're just digging them out.
Because they're
Andy
black.
Cole, yeah, Jarice Vassell, people like them.
Jesus.
You know what I mean? You're putting them on the screen because they are black. It's like, Go and employ black people.
Henri does a job on there. I like Thierry. He's been on there from early.
But he's always done that. He's always been there. But Henri,
You're talking about the new ones that are kind of being forced.
Since this whole Black Lives Matter movement happened during the lockdown,
There's been a
Sky
lot more,
Sports News has changed completely. Good Morning Britain last week changed completely.
What happened to the weather guy that just does the sunny days?
Oh, Alex.
He's been
he's a waste man.
Yeah, he's been kind of phased out. I mean, he's there still, but he ain't doing as much as he was. So I think he's getting phased out.
I mean,
slowly
look,
as well.
I think
He's telling people to get double jabbed. I mean, double solution. Sorry.
I mean,
solution.
Are we going to COVID? Can we stay on topic for a bit?
I didn't say anything. That's the solution.
but you know what though, John? Isn't it just? All right, I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Go on, man.
I mean-
I'm listening.
The white person has to do that. But like what I'm saying is, do you think it's actually remind me to talk about my
Tokenism,
son.
man.
No, remind me to talk about my son after because he said something about black football players.
Got him.
Interesting, but we're going to that after. Do you not think it's interpretation though? It's for some people they might think, oh, this is awesome that they are actually giving black people a chance that they never used to have a chance, right? But on the other hand, you're saying
Just why you got to announce it? Just do it. Why have you not done it? And
I agree with
and,
him.
and calling black to front. That's just
No, I
fucking
mean,
insulting.
It's patronising.
That's
So
a
we'd
weird
be-
one.
we'd-
So black to bus, back of the bus.
Back of the bus, black.
No, you're at the front of the bus.
and I think saying black to front, you're right. It means like
You was
so
at
the
the
blacks
back.
at the back,
Yeah, you
and
was
then
at
now
the
you're
back.
at the front with black to front.
It's
I mean,
just it's horrible. It's distasteful, and like I said, I'm happy in respect of if they're gonna give new young black talent a chance. But if it gets them in the door to do whatever they want to do in life, and if they're passionate about TV and they want to get in through the door, great. Don't need to announce it. Oh, look at us, we're employing black people
But
now.
do
It's
you,
like,
but how would you get some of the directors and that? Do you not? I don't know how many.
if you're in a company and you're in a meeting and you're like, right, I could say to you right now, I want you to do a driving force of employing young black talent.
LinkedIn,
for this show.
LinkedIn
Just
will
put LinkedIn.
apparently.
You don't need to put black people only. Put it out there. But we know what we're looking for when we
So
interview.
you think it's like undermining, jeopardizing?
It's just, and it's everything. Everything about this is wrong. It's just wrong. And then you're going to get the other people that will come and say, oh, so you only got jobs for black people. And
That will be.
and it's
the
going to
next-
come.
Yeah.
It's going to come. And it's just like, it's tokenism. It is. It's just like, let's just do this. We got Mo Gilligan, who's everybody's flavour of the month right now. You know what I mean?
He's everybody's best friend.
We give him
I'd like to have a friend like that.
we give him a one-off show. A one-off show. You know what I mean? A one-off show of the big.
But that is a
Breakfast.
limit. No, but that is a limited edition show. Come on now.
I mean, Channel 4 gave Big Nasty a show.
No,
Yeah.
but the Big Breakfast is a big thing for British culture.
It is.
So
but
I think for a
it
black
hasn't
comedian to actually have a one-off version of it, that's kind of exclusive shit. I think.
But where John's coming from is announcing to the world, black, is like a black to front, you said?
Yeah,
Black to
yeah.
front. Why? Why announce it? Just if you really want to make change,
See,
don't
what I
announce
like,
nothing.
Sky
Just
Sports-
put it through.
But when they do Turks first, I'm going. I'm gone.
The thing is, see, the thing
I'm taking all my cousins.
with what I
And the
like,
kebab shows, I'm like, bruh, fuck all that. They want us on TV.
Next thing you know, it'd be like kebabs for jabs.
what I liked
Yeah,
about
for
Sky
real.
Sports is right. There was no real big campaign. They didn't get caught out. They just started doing it, right? And I do disagree with it because it just shows, you know what, you had that racist mentality anyway. The only reason why you're doing it is you're jumping on a barrel, but there's no announcement. ITV done it because of Piers Morgan's constant barrage on Meghan.
Meghan.
And then the argument got turned to say basically you're being a little bit of a racist. So they thought, you go on Good Morning Britain now, they've dug out some next black guy. I don't know who he is.
I saw that
And
as well,
he's
man.
doing the weather, and I'm like, who are you? Where did you come from? You're not young.
Where's Alex in the sunny days, man?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
they dug him out, and then
Yeah, but
and-
you're saying I don't know who he is. All black people don't know each other, bro. That's,
no, but what I'm saying to you is, he's middle. You got to listen to me, right? He's not a young guy. He's not a young guy, right? So clearly, right, he's been around a bit. He's not a young guy. He's older than me. Look by the looks of it. So it's like, where did you dig him out from to do the weather?
he was like the cleaner,
You know what I mean?
the,
And
the
then-
janitor.
It's just like, where, and
He
then
probably sweeps and just does the weather.
And then and look at the BBC now. The BBC, I mean, they've got something right because I like Alex Scott, so I've got time for it. I'll listen to that. That's fine. But like, You know, it's just.
What's your problem with Michael Richards? Is it Richards?
No, I like him.
He's
I like
cool.
him. I like him
It's
and
the
Roy
other one.
Keane's
Yeah, that's
chemistry.
nice.
I
banter
love
selves,
it.
yeah.
I love it.
Right.
But you know, the Andy Coles, the Dries for Sales. Come on, like they ain't done nothing. Dries for Sales was last seen in an England shirt in what was that Euro?
Wait, you called him.
Is it-
You called him dry.
Dries. Whatever his name is. I don't even
They call
know.
him Darius.
Darius, whatever his name is. You know, I don't care. You know what I mean? It's just like that.
But you know the thing with that, right? What they should have done, they should have had like up and coming talent.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Instead
prefer
of
something
putting
like that,
like
yeah.
you know just throwing in anyone.
It's like we're not racist. Look, come on, just anyone, just come. You play football, you're black. Come in.
Yeah, that's how it feels like.
Just
That's what
like,
it feels like.
Come
yeah.
on, man.
Alright, so speaking of football, my son yesterday or the day before, I'm in a car with him. He says some random shit. He's like, "Daddy, you know Inter Milan has a lot of black players."
Yes.
But now I'm thinking,
Where you go with this?
you don't speak to me about color because he's getting older now. Do you know what I'm
He's
saying?
starting to notice.
Right.
Nice,
And then and I'm like, so I'm just keeping it as cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's normal for me, but I'm trying to normalize it for him. So I'm like, okay, what do you think of that? Right? Because I wanted to, instead of me saying, doing my thing first, he's like, oh, isn't it unfair on the white players? Right? No, for real. And I'm thinking, what the fuck has got into him? Right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, no, because whoever's the best will play. So
Yes.
if the black players there are the best, then they will play. If there was the white players. And I said, well, what about if they only had white players? Wouldn't it be unfair on the black players? In his mind.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah. And I said, does it matter that they have a lot of black players? He's like, no. And I'm like, well, what colour's your cousins? He goes, brown. He's got mixed race cousins.
Right.
And he doesn't understand society hasn't decided they're black yet. Do you know what I'm saying? I said, okay, so what colour's mummy? He goes, white. I said, what colour's daddy? Do you know what this mum, do you know what he said? Cookie dough.
You know what, right? You know what though? How old is your son?
6.5.
This is how innocent it is.
Yeah.
And that's the niceness of it. It's just innocent. They don't mean nothing of it. A 28-year-old says that to you now. You know it's a racial slur.
Yeah,
Right?
mate.
You know what I mean?
It was funny, but I think I handled it well to let him know whoever's the best plays, regardless of color, and
that's how it should
and it's innocent because his cousins in society will be chosen to identify as black.
Yeah.
But obviously my son. But anyway, it's weird. I think we're all gonna start getting that. You're gonna get that with your kids at one point.
Yeah, I mean, I get that now. I mean, Chloe, she tends to gravitate towards children that look like her when she plays. I can already start to see
Yeah.
in her brain, like if there is a white kid in the playground, or if like for instance, when Vicky Park, there's a couple of girls playing. There was a white kid there. She was on her own, and Chloe was, and then she saw the couple of black girls at the top there, so she immediately gravitated towards them and had a conversation, started playing. You know what I mean? And I thought, oh, this is interesting dynamics now. It's like I'm starting to see where you feel comfortable, because before she would just play with anyone, and now it's like, I mean, she's 11 this year, next month, sorry, and it's like now you start to see where she's developing. This is where I feel comfortable.
Well, I mean, if you keep watching those Malcolm X videos in your living room, watching Martin Luther
No, I
King,
don't. No, you don't.
waking her up with I had a dream.
No, that Panther.
Gatekeeper.
Hey, wait, we got to do a bit of Gatekeeper talk before we leave today, though. So make sure you have some time for that later.
All right, so we'll move
We
on.
can always make time for Gatekeeper.
We'll move on, and then because we're gonna discuss hip hop real quickly because we have to.
You should have said because we're black.
Well, if you want, because we're black, if you want, but it's just
Hippity hop.
The hip and the hop, mate. Smoking that
Locks and
wacky backy,
Dipset.
I wish I listened to that.
the
Mate,
Locks and Dipset.
Rest in
It
peace to
was
Dipset.
epic.
I heard about it.
Cameron's like, bubblegum do. Boo boo hoo poo.
What did I used to say about
Yeah,
Cameron?
it's a bubblegum rapper.
No, what did I used to do when we used to put?
He's like Pikachu hoo too.
Kadoo-doo-doo-doo, kadoo-doo-woo,
Yeah.
kadoo-doo, kadoo-doo.
Yeah.
It's just like, mate, shut up, man. Go away. Don't get me wrong.
But he can
Dipset-
spit. No, but he actually can
Yeah,
spit.
he can spit. He just chose
That
to be.
weird. Yeah. Pikachu.
Dipset have bangers. They have bangers.
Nah, not like the Locks though.
But the Locks,
like
and
the
like,
Locks.
you know, it was the delivery. When Jada freestyled,
Nah, but that's the true MCs right there.
yeah,
them
but
man
when-
ain't true MCs.
When Jada freestyled,
It was nuts.
I was sitting there.
So how was Santana?
I heard that.
Tanner was dead,
Nah,
man.
that was
Dead.
dead.
Did he get his hat taken
Dead.
off or something
Yeah,
like that?
yeah, no, it was banter. It weren't like Styles took off Santana's bandana and put it on the floor and stamped on it.
No.
Nah, but
it
they're
was
playing.
banned. It was
They're
banned.
adults.
There
They're
was-
playing, man.
There was no,
There's no
it weren't
on
beef.
that. Yeah,
Wait,
it was just playful.
Is it true that he got kidnapped in the UK?
Yeah.
It was. Who's that?
Southman, wasn't it?
But let's keep it positive.
Yeah.
man. Let's keep it positive, man. Because
Oh, Jules, he's the one who had his teeth taken out, isn't it?
no, I don't know. Yeah.
Let's keep it on the
Yeah.
verses, man.
But
Crazy.
like, I think it just shows you the true lyrical, like the true. There's a difference between having a good song and being an MC.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Having a good song don't make you an MC.
No.
Simple. And,
It was a masterclass. man.
and Jada would bury the young boys, like live.
He is top 5 dead or alive, you know. He is. He is.
I've heard this talk before.
He is, man. And the thing is,
Now, I like Sheik the most out of the group.
I like Sheik because Sheik,
He's my favorite in the group.
you know what it is? No. I like Styles better than all of them.
Styles is. I like them all. I like 'em all.
Styles is my guy, but for me, Jada right now,
Nah,
is
that's clean.
undeniable.
He's clean.
Yeah.
The performance was clean. Even like Nas live is a bit dodgy.
It's iffy, innit? Yeah,
I mean,
It's
real.
iffy.
You know, like,
Nas
I went to a concert.
Nas is still top
concert,
5,
and,
man.
Yeah,
It wasn't great.
He's smoking too much weed. He's running out of breath. a lot.
Nas is.
And you
Nas-
know what, Nas? I'm not gonna say something. I used to love Nas, not because of his recent collab. The music he's releasing is just repetitive.
What? The King Disease 1 and 2.
I ain't listened to that.
Listen
though.
to both albums.
Okay.
Banging.
I think after hip hop is dead, I didn't like whatever.
Okay, well, go listen.
Would you agree? After hip hop was dead, it was like whatever, man. I like the Damian Marley.
Nas
project.
is good. No, good. Was it good? No,
Nas
was
is
it
good.
Nas is
Godson.
good. Something. No, what's the name of that album? Is it Good Life or something? That was a good album where it showed basically what I like about him and Jay. They're talking about stuff now. What they're going. Not like I'm a drug dealer on the corner.
Gatekeeper stuff.
They're talking. Yeah, Life is Good.
Life
That
is
was a good album. After that. And then now, the last 2 albums, King Disease and King Disease 2. Like I listened to King Disease 2 on Friday.
I'm gonna check it.
Good album.
I didn't like the N album. Let's call it N.
No.
That was like.
No. Listen to King Disease 1 and 2. Good albums, I promise you.
It was written as my
King
favorite.
Disease.
Yeah.
King
but
Disease
I mean,
2.
King
That's
Disease
come out,
1 and
innit?
2. No, it's out already. It's out. I listened to
just
it, man.
come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I listened to it on Friday. It's these
Well,
two there.
I got one with Lauryn Hill as well.
Yeah.
Boy, the whole album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's whole album. Listen to it. It's good. It's a good album. Good album.
That's on the way
But
home, yes.
Let's get back to the Locks. For me, right, it's undeniable. Jada is there, top 5. I don't know where in the top 5.
Do you know what? If you go on YouTube about 3 years ago, Jada visits a barber shop and people talk about him being top 5. A lot of the comments were like, that's dead. People are only saying he's top 5 because he's there. So that's why the people talking are saying it. Jada, I think he's in the conversation,
He is.
but bro,
Right,
how do you measure this shit? Because
Right, let's take-
wait. DMX live is the best. Every word is clear, the energy, the crowd. So it's how you're measuring what makes.
All right, well, let's take out Big and Puck for starters. And the reason why I say that is I was watching a interview. Is it Jamila Hill on The Shop? You know that LeBron James thing, and she
Gatekeeper, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Waiting for him to.
But what she was
We're
saying,
doing it for him now. ain't we?
what she was saying
Yeah,
was
Space Jam,
basically
innit?
we need to. There comes a time when you have to exclude them from the top 5 conversation because the material isn't there in terms of Big and Puck.
The material wasn't there for Park.
Because what you're saying
Guys
is,
got like 10 albums, isn't it?
yeah, but I mean, they came out, what, after he died. Let's talk about what was there when he was alive. Big done 2. How many did Puck do when he was alive? 3.
I think so. Maybe,
Right.
maybe,
So
yeah.
Maybe
and now
4.
we've got the catalogs of Jay-Z's building up. We've got the Jada Kisses now building up. There's other MCs that I'm considering, and I'm like, you're right. So when we start talking about top 5, we kind of have to leave them out now. So they're just untouchable. They're in their own thing. They're dead rappers.
Can we say that's Mount Rushmore then?
Yeah. You could say, all right, if you want to talk about Mount Rushmore, put them there then. But in this list now, and I think that's what.
Well, then just do a dead list and an alive list. That solves the problem.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, yeah, because you got
Yeah.
Big L. You got Big L.
I mean,
Big L.
he's right here, bro. I mean,
The real Big L.
hey, listen, I've always said that from the beginning. He is the real Big L. The real Big L is from Harlem.
Yeah.
My name just happens to be Elroy and I'm big. But what was his excuse for being Big L?
I don't know. I have
Must
to
have
look into
smoked
that.
big L's.
Might have, or just
Maybe.
he might have just been named.
Apparently, he was a fighter, on the streets.
He
just
was-
punching
yeah, he
people
was-
in the face.
he was
a
about
little
it.
guy, but he
Yeah.
was on beefing people.
He was about it.
But Big L, great MC.
Very good MC. But if we're
Again,
talking,
he's only done 1 album or two.
yeah.
Is it
But-
true that he battled him? He battled Jay-Z.
I don't know the story.
I think
I think
Damon
you're-
Dash.
I think
spoke
you
about
might
that.
be on something now. I think
So I think he battled him on
Big L will-
42 Street or
I'm
something in New York.
presuming he'll body a lot of people.
Yeah.
He's a battle rapper.
Because I know that Damon was trying to sign him to Rockefeller.
Is that right? That would have been mental.
That would have been insane. He did that.
But Locks as a group, there ain't many groups that can touch them, man.
Even my guns be German. Links Persia. Rocks Persia.
when they dropped fuck you at the start, it set the tone. Because it was like
D Block. I love
I
them.
need to listen on the way home, man.
you got to watch it. You got to watch it on Versus channel, Triller, whatever it is.
But you know what?
Is it on YouTube?
But you know what? Look, when you say that they're the best, whatever, right? You have to really put this shit into segments. Because I've had this conversation. You can't do. Nobody makes it into the top 5 generally without it being broken down. You got to do it like who's got the best flow, who's got the best lyrics, who's got the best X factor. Do you know what I'm saying? Because otherwise it's impossible. Who's got the best albums? Who's got the longevity? Because technically Jay-Z is still relevant. No one else is when it comes to commercial. But then you go into Gatekeeper talk there. So it gets all...
well, Nas is kind of relevant.
Yeah, but Lil Nas X... Gatekeepers.
How long ago was that song anyway? That wasn't this year. It was last year, wasn't it?
Don't know.
Or the year before.
Yeah, I mean,
So how you doing? Is that for me? Flow? I don't know. Who touches Method Man as a flow? You get what I'm saying? We talking about flows.
see now you're
We're
touching the
gonna,
nerve
we're
with
gonna be
me.
here all night now.
This is it.
I don't
We're
know.
gonna be
Even
here
like
all
for me,
night.
Pharaoh Munch as a flow, as an MC, master of ceremony, MC, not rappers. Yeah, because Styles and them are rappers, in my opinion.
All right, if you want to go top 10 rapper,
Yeah, see, there's a difference. Like, them man don't touch Talib Kweli and that when it comes to being
Or Black
MCs.
Thought.
Oh, bruv, Black Thought's the best MC ever on the planet Earth. He's won Grammys and shit. like
it's a tough one.
when it comes to like X Factor, personality, and who touches Pun? This fat guy destroying microphones. He's like a fucking cartoon character from a
All
comic
right,
book.
now I've got to ask you a very controversial question here. Fat Joe,
I love Joe still today. I think he's underrated.
there's a lot of people saying, obviously, he kind of took off Pun. What do you think?
What? Of course he did.
And do you
Joe
think
was
if,
just an average MC.
if Pun was here today, would
Yeah.
Joe have that career?
I don't know how Pun would have ended up because we've seen MCs that were awesome that
I
have
have
become.
this
He was
conversation
always in his
about
shadow.
Puff. I have this conversation
Yeah.
about Puff. If Biggie didn't die, would Puff be Puff?
But who knows what Biggie would have been? Because
They would have fell out.
Yeah, but no.
That's
but
our
no,
sacrifices,
no.
right?
But we've seen great MCs turn into nothing from that era.
Yeah,
I could name you loads.
yeah.
Arguably, even the Locks. The game changed and they got left behind, bruv. No one knows them except for us, you know. Don't get fucked up.
Yeah, but I mean that's majority. I mean, there was a couple of the young rappers that don't know Wu-Tang.
Exactly.
Little yacht or little boat? Whatever
Little
his name is.
Yachty.
He said, "Who is that?
Yachty.
Yeah, who are they?"
Exactly.
He said what?
They don't know Wu because they're not from that era.
That's what I'm trying to say to you. So it's like if these guys were alive,
But I'm gonna be honest. There's no one in this era that reaches top 100 as far as I'm concerned.
Where they from? Little Bow Wow and.
Not about even. But the thing
Bow
is,
Wow makes it.
Bow Wow's in our era.
No, but no. The era that they know is Little Bow Wow.
No,
Not
it's not Bow
necessarily,
Wow.
no.
It's like Fetty Wap.
Yeah, like the baby.
Future.
They might know Nelly.
Future.
Yeah.
Oh, who they might know from our era, you mean?
Not from their era.
Well, who's the new era, is what you're asking.
No,
like the
him
babies.
saying he don't know who it is and
So what does he know?
What era?
Oh, whatever it is he know.
He probably know from Nelly.
I reckon from Nelly. Maybe Ja Rule, 50
Yeah,
Cent.
yeah, they'll know 50 and Ja Rule. Yeah.
But I'll be surprised if they know Eminem, bruv, even. Some of them.
I'm sure they'll know.
No, listen, they don't listen to Em in the Hood.
No one don't listen to Eminem no more.
No one.
No one of like of hip hop.
No.
You know what I mean?
But anyone who listens to NF will know about Eminem.
I mean, for me, Eminem's
Yeah.
a serious contender.
You know, because NF, I mean, his flow is probably as good as M, but he don't swear on his tracks,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he's massive
Yeah.
in that community. But
I don't know, bro. The game's changed. So it's like if Pun was alive with Joe, what would happen? I don't know.
I've always seen Fat Joe in Big Pun Shadow.
But you say that.
I've
No.
felt that.
But listen, if you go and listen to the Don Cartagena album,
Okay.
yeah, in my opinion, that is gold in the history of hip hop. He didn't do the whole album. Those lyrics were written by the whole Terror Squad. Clearly, the production is insane. Joe's verses are crazy. The features, they got Bone Thugs, everybody on it. For me, that is a must. If Aliens came down, I would hand them the Don Cartagena album.
I'd hand them money built for Cuban links.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you measure this shit? But yeah, if Joe would Joe be that big? I don't know. What the hell would have happened to Pun? Who the fuck knows? Because look what happened to half of the guys that we admire. And
When you say if the aliens came down, where did they come down? Oh,
I mean, probably Planet X.
Neptune.
It's like, why look at Ja Rule? At one point, he looked invincible.
Yeah, but he was never a lyricist.
All right, let's go with 50.
Not a lyricist.
Okay, so yeah, but there's lyrics. Yeah, he never made it.
Yeah, but Papoose.
He's a mixtape king.
Lyrically, he's brilliant.
Papoose is lyrically and he's hardcore.
Yeah.
That's a problem, right? You're never gonna get.
I got King. I
You're not
got New
gonna
York
break
in the
that
palm of my
ceiling.
hands.
Yeah, you're not gonna break.
Bro,
That. I mean, Busta tried. He put him on the remix of Touch It.
what
That should have
ceiling?
sent him.
The best
What's it?
MCs do not make it. Like for me, Cool G Rap is the best MC to ever live. He's still alive. He's the best, hands down. I'm not even having conversations. I put him ahead of every MC I've ever mentioned as a MC lyrics. But I don't know if you studied G Rap though, because hip hop's a huge thing. It's a massive catalog. Yeah, but you ain't listened to all of him because I know you haven't.
I have.
Well, name me 2 albums. See, I do this.
I'm just still trying to think whether I agree with that statement.
Cool G Rap is the only rapper that is being featured now by new MCs, right? And he's bodying everybody.
Yeah, but that's years, and that's the
Everybody
artful.
gets buried when G Rap. He's the only MC from the old school that can rap like the new school.
Yeah,
So
Rakim and them can't.
So he can flow in between.
Everything. And murder, though. Lyrically murder. Every MC, everybody copied G-Rap. Wu-Tang, all that gangster shit comes from G-Rap. Pun copied G-Rap. This is all public knowledge. They all say it. Nas copied G-Rap. Nas is on the front cover of G-Rap.
Yeah.
Before Nas even done an album.
Yeah.
He's got a point, bro.
G-Rap's the
Yeah,
best.
but I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But until you go study, until you start, no, but
I'm
until,
not saying.
until you listen to every album.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, but that's ignorant because you're not listening to every
It's
album.
not ignorant. It's an opinion.
It's like if you say, no, it is though. If you say to me Cuban, Built for Cuban Links or Raekwon's the best, I like Immobility a
no,
lot.
Raekwon's not the best.
So Ghost. If you say he's the best to me, but I haven't listened to his albums and I've heard a few verses and I just say no. What would you say?
My thing is,
Even Ghost is inspired by G-Rap.
yeah, I know. I've got tunes with Ghost in on it. I've got what's it? The
I'm not saying G-Rap makes the best songs. I'm not saying he's the best hit maker. I'm not saying he's the most
well, I don't
appealing.
really base that on hits either. If I'm going to do a top 5, I'm not based it on hits because then you base it on hits, then all kinds of people will come into it. We're forgetting people like Ludacris.
Yeah, but Ghost was on Ice Cream.
Yeah,
that was a hit.
Yeah,
and Ghost played a decent role.
Yeah,
so I'm saying G-Rap can't do that.
Yeah,
so I'm saying as a MC, just lyrical brutality, nobody touches G-Rap in my opinion. And I've done my maths.
Possibly. I've
done my maths.
I need to,
I'll send you
on that one.
I'll send you a few links.
Send me after I put the bulletin about the girl stabbing put that one in the group as well.
But with like Ghost, I'd say like he's for me one of the most originators of lyrics. Like he's the one that makes up words. He's the one that makes references that nobody makes. Like that's his speciality. So that's what when you measure this, that's how you got to do it. Do you know how many people have copied Ghost?
Yeah,
exactly.
But then there's a lot of people that copied Method Man.
Meth's got the best flow ever.
Meth's got styles, he freestyles. He's crazy, and that's the thing. He's just crazy. So for me, it's a toss up between them for number 1 and 2 spot. First off on my list,
bro. It boils down to you got to put in segments. Who's got the best voice ever?
It's too hard.
This is how you measure it. See, I think Noriega's up there. If you listen to early Nori, he's got the most grimy voice ever for me.
Yeah.
He even had a tune called Grimy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's hard.
Toothbrush Shanks. It's grimy.
It's hard. It's hard. It's very,
so without
very
putting
hard.
shit into categories, it's an impossible conversation.
Big up Neptunes on that production.
Neptunes were banging.
Well, you have to just base it on what you think. That's what it comes down to.
But then
there's too many MCs.
No, but we would agree. If we all selected, we go with flow. We go with who's made the banger.
Nori or like Capone?
Capone. Man, I'm gonna go with Nori.
John.
At CNN.
Probably Nori. Yeah. I like more of Nori.
I don't like Capone's voice. Never done it for me. It was weird. Together though. Okay. Oh, this is good. The best duos. So you got Capone and Nori. You got Styles and Jada. They're a duo.
Ghost and Ray.
You got Ghost and Ray. Wait, there's more though. You got Onyx, I guess.
Clips.
Sticky.
Clips.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Clips.
Pusher. I like Pusher, man. I love the drug
how
dealer
we
flow.
destroyed Drake? Oh my goodness.
I like the drug dealer flow. It would still.
My duo's CNN. Capone and Nori. That's my duo. But I grew up on that more than I grew up on anything else. The War Report was one of my first ever albums.
I swear there's another duo.
Report,
There's another duo.
I mean, the Beat Nuts is a duo. I love them. They're different though.
There's EPMD.
They're a duo. Scarface. No, not Scarface. MOP.
Are we forgetting Mobb Deep?
MOP. Oh, bruv. Yeah.
Am I a dickhead? Give me my flowers, please.
You know what?
Am I a dickhead?
I think Mobb Deep are the best. Because remember this though, this is when the conversation gets mad. Havoc makes all the beats.
Yeah.
So now we're talking, they make everything. Ghost and them don't make beats. They go to Bobby Digital.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. Let's move on, man. We'll be here forever. We're done hip hop again.
It's crazy, man. Well, we're going to do Gatekeeper talk.
Yin Yang Twins.
Yeah.
Can Chris...
Chris left the hip hop conversation.
I went to the toilet, man.
He took a minute out.
Yeah,
and now we're gonna get on to the Gatekeeper talk, bro. You got 10 minutes for Gatekeeper talk.
I'm not the one who brought it up.
No, but we want you to hit us with some new stuff, man.
There's so much stuff that's going on in the world, man. It's just like, I'm just tired of just trying to convince anyone of anything, to be honest. I'm just like, people can believe what they want to believe. It is what it is.
So not everyone's going to make it, basically.
No, do you know what it is? It's, what's it called? I think TV is a very powerful brainwashing tool.
Television.
Very powerful. And I think a lot of people have been brainwashed. There's a lot of anger in the world at the moment right now.
Especially at the non-vaccinators. There's a lot of anger.
Yeah, man. That's
Listen, I mean, like I said, look, with abortion, look, I'm not the biggest fan of abortion, but I have to respect someone who chooses that decision. Do you know what I mean? My body, my choice. I think it's the same with solutionated or unsolutionated.
Why have we changed it?
what's the solution?
Algorithms and
right,
they pick up stuff. And
solutionated.
Hallucinated.
So
Third phase.
yeah, I think I saw a post that said that now the solution, the people that had the third solution are going to start beefing the ones who have only had two solutions.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Like, come on.
Are you vexed? No. You vexed?
Never.
John, you're not. You're chilling.
Not vaxxed, man.
I'm
Never.
chilling. So this is the unvaxxed.
Unvaxxed table, man.
The unvaxxed table, man.
You know what? We don't want anyone vaccinated on the table. That's what they do, innit?
But listen.
Oh, is Ryan fully vaccinated?
Yeah, Ryan's vaccinated. Yeah, he had to travel, innit?
Well, he's had double. He hasn't had triple yet. So the triple ones are gonna have beef with him. Do you know what I mean? It's just stupid. It's getting dumb. It's getting really.
What's
dumb.
going on the news, man? Is there anything that I should know about?
I tend to stay away from it now.
Chris,
I do.
you're a bit more up to date.
They hide everything. They lie. They just lie. They lie. They lie about everything. Everything. They lie. They are so good at lying about everything and switching things and blah blah blah. But again, like I said, I'm at that point where I can't even be asked to even like try to convince anyone. Like if people want to believe what the news says, believe what the news says, innit? Do you know what I mean? I think for me, the Bible teaches me to know who my enemies is. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
This is
So
it.
you understand who the enemy is. Once you understand who the enemy is, you start working out who's lying to you and why they're lying to you.
Well, they're looking at reviewing people having jabs to go into workplaces. So they're looking at changing the law a bit in terms of if you're not vax, no job. They're looking to try and enforce that.
I mean, listen.
And that's why I'm employed by myself.
Yeah, but do you know what's crazy? They can change that and say
Yeah,
you're
the
dealing
pubs-
with the public, so you better get vaxxed.
Yeah.
Apparently, one of our friends, Mr. Producer, couldn't go into a restaurant, right?
You couldn't go to where?
No, not because he never had a vaxxed passport.
already.
In the UK?
Yes, I was shocked too.
But
They're making it difficult.
Listen,
there,
it is
man.
what it is. That if I was, you can still
Mad,
sell.
innit?
You can still sell online unless you have to be solutioned to
Yeah,
sell
but-
online.
But if you wanted to go out for a restaurant, like my man, and they asked to see your
Card.
yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't.
Well, it looks like we're going to start having
Well,
dates at home.
apparently,
cheap.
allegedly, I don't want to bait up people's business and that, but there are people that are getting these passes and
For a score.
Yeah, well,
I'm not going to say how. I'll probably say it off how. But
get us a couple, man, so we can go into a restaurant.
For a score 5. but I mean, at that point, what do you do?
Do what you've been doing for the 18 months. Fuck it. Don't go to a restaurant.
yeah,
If that's what they're going to start doing,
Uber Eats and Deliveroo.
I mean, like, now a lot of restaurants will deliver to you, like the top restaurants. Like, there
Yeah,
was a
true.
couple that during the lockdown, even now, that are based in Mayfair, they deliver within the M25. So as long as you don't live outside the M25, you're
Yeah.
all right, isn't it?
See,
But what about supermarkets?
That's
They're
a
gonna-
well. It's
they're
not
gonna-
even. That's
they're
not even
gonna
a
try it.
problem because
They're
the
gonna
thing
try
is,
it.
you can just have your food delivered now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you're on the street and walking and you want to pop into Tesco, grab a meal deal,
isn't it? Yeah.
then you can't.
Can't.
But
It
I
is
mean,
what-
how did they measure this? Do you think every security guard's going to check
No,
it?
no,
Like,
I can't see that happening. Like the queues alone.
Well, they're doing that in France already.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're checking the.
They don't let if you ain't vax or you don't have your passport, you're not going in supermarkets.
But the thing is, there's massive protests. Massive. They're not showing it on the news, but there's massive protests around the world, especially in France. French people kicked off. They kicked off.
Yeah.
Massive protests. But they
Well,
don't-
obviously,
they don't-
their voice
they don't-
ain't getting heard because it's not on the news.
No, their voice is getting heard. It's just like
Yeah, but you need to go to like Al Jazeera to find that.
No, but then we go back to who owns the media.
Some Middle Eastern channel.
You know what I mean?
Who owns the media? 3 families in the world. The world's media. 3 families own the media who are relatives of each other. Do you know what I mean?
Gatekeepers.
So it's the same. It's going to be the same narrative.
Gatekeepers.
So, like I said, if you want to believe the news, believe the news.
Why are they so obsessed with getting me vaccinated?
This is the thing. It's like, if you're vaccinated, technically that vaccine should protect you from
Me.
Yeah. So I'm the only one. I'm putting myself at risk,
To
allegedly,
save you.
for not being vaccinated. So that's my problem.
You would think that's the science.
Yeah, that's my problem, isn't it? It's not.
You think that's the case?
Yeah, but it's not. For
the
some
opposite.
reason, they keep trying to push it on everyone, and it's just like, no, you want to keep pushing it on me.
It makes me more rebellious.
Yes, I don't want to. Yeah.
You're
I
pushing
don't
something
wanna-
on me that I, within my gut, is telling me no. It's going against my good nature, and
Listen,
you're
man,
putting
I'm
it on
telling you,
me.
man.
And
Just
that's the
get a
problem.
house in the Highlands, man, and be done with
In
it.
America, they got like lottery tickets, so you get entered into a lottery.
Yep.
If you get doubled, you get what's it called, like donuts. You get.
Well, I told you, Arsenal were
you
giving
get-
away free stadium tours, isn't it?
Yeah, like kebabs
She's
for
like-
jabs. Kebabs for jabs.
So many incentives. I've never seen so many
Ridiculous. I
incentives
just don't
like
understand
before.
this, bro.
Why not do that for cancer?
There you go.
AIDS, HIV, herpes,
There you go.
chlamydia.
Herpes. What?
We went left there.
I don't even know.
We
What?
went way
Okay,
left.
right.
I mean, wait. I mean, look. I think we're all gonna have to get waxed, vaxxed at some point,
No, never, never.
bro. I'm down with that too, yeah. But there's gonna be a point where if I can't eat, then there's only 2 options. I'll go live in the wilderness.
I trust the Most High. That's it. That is it. I know who my enemy is, and the enemy is.
Is the 90% of the population vaxxed?
I think so, yeah.
So we're
We're the
running out of time.
10%.
Yeah,
We're the
just-
10%.
We're running out of time, bro.
10%, man.
Nah, listen. To be honest with you,
The
Like-
New World Order.
And
the Bible, the Bible teaches you
Kevin
if
Nash
you're if you're part of the world, like as in like you need to. It's set apart living. It's called set apart living. That's what it teaches. The Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, is meant to teach you how to be set apart. You don't think the same mentality that the world is thinking.
I
like, as
respect
in,
that.
like,
I respect that. But if they say to you, if you're not vaxxed, you can't come to work.
I'll leave. I'll leave.
And do what?
I trust the Most High. As much as ridiculous it might sound to people listening,
no.
I trust the Most High. Like He knows my needs anyway. He knows my needs. He knows what I need. I need to put my faith in Him. He will provide it to me, and which He's always done. He's always done. He's always provided for me.
What about you, John? You can't come into work with your gold tooth and get discriminated against. Do you take the vax?
Short answer is 18 months I've been working from home.
No, but if work's like you have to come in.
This is my argument. This is what, because I was literally having this conversation yesterday. And I was saying 18 months I've been at home working. I'm the only one to hit target. Can't talk to me. That means I'm actually more productive at home. So if I turn around and say, actually, I don't need to be in the office. So, you know, you're saying to me I need to come in the office. To get in the office, I need to be vaxxed. Well, then I won't come in the office. Because for 18 months I've worked and I've outperformed all my colleagues at home.
You've
Bad
got
man.
You've got a good. Give yourself a clap, man.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
You deserve it.
Thank you.
But I guess what I'm saying is, that's all good. But if they're like, everybody in this company has to be vaxxed because it's the new legislation by law.
And then I'll say to them, I'm on medication to actively stop my blood from clotting. So if I take it, who are you going to explain to my children why I died?
Okay, so you potentially could be exempt.
Yeah.
You're exempt because of the Most High.
I'm also exempt medically as well, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Actually,
I'm getting to know everyone better.
Actually, no,
First, I only went on medication.
I actually forgot about that. I'm actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
I've actually got a medical exemption that I've had all my life.
Okay, we don't have to go into it.
But even if I didn't have it, I wouldn't take it.
Colin,
no,
what'd you do? If they're like, you got to stop trading.
This is your livelihood, bro.
My livelihood. Oh man, when there's a will, there's a way, man. Sorry, I ain't gonna lie. I just been looking at this flyer. Look at that.
Lovers and Friends.
Look at the lineup on
Usher, Ludacris, Lil
next year,
Jon,
May.
TLC. You love a bit of that, John. Lauren Hill, Ashanti, Ja Rule. Wow.
Is this how much I don't even want to talk about the vaccine?
Trey
I'm just looking at this
Songz,
shit.
Akon, T-Pain,
Where is this?
Timberland,
Vegas
Sean Price,
next year.
Fabulous.
So that means you want to go to that? You got to get vaxxed.
Hey,
Boy, I'll have to
guess
find,
what? Cameron's on there too. Whoopity-doo, doobie poo-poo. I shot him with a Lugo Hutu.
Kadoo-doo-doo-doo.
No, but do you know what? Can we look, forget? This is the problem. The problem is that people are saying, "Would you get it?" Why are we not talking about what happens if you do get it, and the people that have gone, the people that have died, the people around the world on VAERS.com that have had adverse reactions? Most adverse reactions don't even get reported.
How? But the percentage has to be low, right?
No, the percentage is high. 44,000
That's not a lot compared to millions.
died.
That's still not a lot compared to the. If you look at the
And
percentage,
I'm talking about America. I'm not talking about England.
But how many have been vaxxed?
There was 11,000. Official figures is 11,000. More people are dying of the vax than COVID.
That's probably true.
Well, they did say it's human trials because they haven't had time to test it or anything. They've come out and said it. A woman in America, a specialist, came out and said it. This is human trials. Fauci almost alluded to it, and they shut him up. God knows why he decided to open his mouth when he was pretty much clearing up under the Trump administration, weren't he? He was making his dough, but he pretty much alluded to it and said it. There are top people now saying certain things, but they don't. It gets drowned out with all the noise with the media, so you won't hear that unless you go looking for it. That's the thing. Or it comes up on your timeline because you've been looking at suspicious things and certain things just come through your timeline. You're like, oh, let me look into that further. Oh, he did say that. And there's a lot of things, but it's not talked about. It's
And
not.
zero liability. Zero
This is it.
liability.
Yeah, you can't-
Anything happens, zero liability.
You can't die. You can't
come
claim
on.
from your insurance. If one of us took the jab, your life insurance ain't paying that if you die. It's a pandemic. So if you get COVID and die and you didn't take the jab, your life insurance right now is null and void. It's useless. I don't think you're getting generational wealth for your kids. They're not getting nothing.
But them things are designed not to pay out anyway.
Yeah.
There's always a clause. You'll be dead so you don't see it. Like people die like, oh man, my children have got 400 grand. No, motherfucker. There was a clause. You ate too many cheeseburgers the night before you died. Do you know what I mean?
But this is what I'm saying. It's crazy, man. It's, people have to do their research. Pardon the pun.
That's Chris.
But yeah, they have to. And, the more and more to me, because don't get me wrong, you listen to past episodes, I'm on the fence. I need
Me
to
too.
wait. Yeah.
We were very similar.
Yeah.
Now I've come to the point of, nah.
Yeah, I'm
not having
doing
it, mate.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
I was on the fence because I was like, look, they're not there to kill people. The vaccines can't be good.
I've always known the government is a corrupt as fuck. But my thing is, I wasn't sure in terms of what this thing is, what they've put out there. Because, they like to blame the Chinese. They like to do this, like to do that. It's been put out there. This is a man-made thing.
I want to know what happens in 10 years as well.
So what happens in 10 years? So you have to take, 8 or 9 different jabs?
Probably.
Because this thing is going to mutate.
Booster jabs. Yeah,
booster jabs. So these previous variants are going to mutate again. So
the
you gotta
thing
take
is as
another
well,
one.
when you got to take
I
a
don't
jab
think
when
so.
you go on holiday. That's how they might get you in the end. Because, when you go to certain countries, you need to have,
malarias and all them.
they'll just make
even the green countries.
they'll make a cocktail.
Yeah,
with
they
that
will.
in
They
it
will. They'll
and
say
just
they
put you
covers
in-
everything.
They're getting you from the swabs, from the tests.
Yeah.
So people taking the tests, that's almost people that are taking regular tests. That's almost as good as getting a jab.
It's crazy.
ethylene oxide in the test, parasite. It's on there. Even I think they removed. They removed the because people started kicking off about ethylene oxide on the actual tests and that. So they kicked off, and then all of a sudden the ethylene oxide is removed from the packaging, but it's still on the manual.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? It's like
it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, this world is.
Listen, who am I? I'm just I'm just
Listen,
a guy.
man,
He's a humble servant.
Get your shit together,
And move
make your
north.
money, and just try and get away.
Leave like the racist people did in '93. That's what I'm trying to say.
And also, if you've got no kids, I don't suggest having any. To be quite frank, now to raise a kid in this day and age, right now with this shit going on, it's a selfish thing to bring a life into
You know
this
what's
world.
mental, bruv? Who
It's
the
selfish,
fuck
man.
was expecting this shit?
Yeah,
Bruh, I just remember when this shit didn't exist, bruv.
yeah. I think it's
Bible prophecy.
I think it's a selfish thing.
Send me some.
Well, Ellie, man, he talks about it on Ellie. Busta Rhymes talks about this shit. Ellie's 98. Extinction level event. He talks about it, but he puts it in a nice form for everyone to go kiki ha 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 whatever.
Kind of like what we do.
There you go. Method Man done it on Tikal 2000.
Yeah.
The first tune, Perfect World. He said it. Jizz has been talking about it. They've all been talking about it, but we don't pay attention. Beneath the surface, that one track talks about this. It's there, but we all like.
It's all
You know what I mean? There's been things out there, like listen to Busta Rhymes' first 4 albums. Let's say When Disaster Strikes. What's it called? The other one, The Coming. Is it The Coming? I can't remember. No, The Coming. When Disaster Strikes, then Ellie.
Yeah.
The first 3 albums, the names alone tells you everything.
Yeah, no, do you know what?
It's like
they put in the tracks.
But we weren't listening. You know.
I only started listening after you showed me.
I've been saying
And that's
this.
why-
Wow,
that's
are you
only
a-
recently.
Are you a secret gatekeeper too?
I've been saying this for years, but no one listened to me.
You're like, I've been keeping gates.
When 9/11 happened,
Gateshead.
I remember speaking to you,
Yeah, I know,
and I said to him
wasn't
when it happened, right? Because I just left the girl's house and I
Yeah.
went to another friend's house, and he goes to me, John, look at this on the TV. Now I'll tell you this whole story about that. I went to the other friend's house because we used to play Street Fighter back in the day.
Which one? 2 Turbo, Alpha.
2 Turbo, yeah. And he went to me. We had this long run. I can beat you. So I said, all right, I'm gonna finish up this girl's and I'll come over there. And we're gonna go. We never played Street Fighter because he goes, John, this is on the TV. I said, he goes to me, what's going on in America? And it just didn't look real. And I was the first one to say they knew about that, man. You can't go into mainland America. As a black man, I can't steal a Mars bar without getting caught. You telling me you can't see a plane flying into America and going to hit a thing? They knew about
Not just a thing. The Pentagon, flight, what was it 93?
No planes.
And I said
There
it
was no
first.
planes.
And when I told him, he thought I was crazy, man. Just
Nah, it's true.
The thing is this, I don't know the flight paths. So, like, look at City Airport, yeah?
yeah.
It's close to everything.
Yeah. If
Right.
they wanted to do us, they could
No,
do us.
no, that's what I'm trying to. No, so what I'm saying is with City Airport, yeah, they could hit
They
any
could
target.
do us
the
quickly.
the shards, whatever, yeah?
Yeah.
But with the Manhattan one, I don't know the flight paths. Was it?
Okay,
is
these
there,
men-
is there an
they're
airport?
saying
There was no airplanes.
Let me tell you
I'm
something.
telling you, the CGI.
Let me tell you something.
there was never an
let's break
aeroplane
it
that hit
down
the
even
building.
more. Let's break it down even more. They're saying these guys.
Can we do a Gatekeeper episode next time?
If you want.
We're gonna have to.
They're saying
Watch Loose Change on watch Loose Change.
they're saying these guys, right, are these mastermind terrorist guys, isn't it?
They're not masterminds.
But wait, listen, they're held up in caves.
Yes, I'm trying to say. That's
Really?
what I'm trying to say, bro.
Really?
They're
Okay,
not.
all right. I'm an idiot here. Yeah.
Listen, get the screenshot. No, go on YouTube. Any video, if you've got screen recorder,
Yeah.
right? Any video, the closest ones, yeah, of the plane going into the building, screen record it, yeah, and then play it and slow it in slow
I've
motion.
seen it when the wing comes out, and I've seen that.
Slow it in slow motion. if I'm telling you, if anybody that does that and they say that was real, yeah, and they can't see the CGI, they need glasses,
and also the way the buildings fell. It's triggered explosives.
Of course.
Explosives. The way they fell.
There was witnesses that even said that came after. Loose Change. You need to watch Loose Change. Loose Change is a big eye opener. Like,
thing
you
is,
just start seeing things differently.
I was talking this nonsense years ago. I just stopped because I just thought, A, I'm looking a bit crazy, and B, nobody's listening. So I just stopped. But I know it.
Loose Change, yeah?
I'm aware of it.
Loose Change.
And the thing
I've
is,
said to Ryan so many times to watch it. Yeah,
you get to a point where it's like, okay, I'm saying these things, but really and truthfully, what's going to happen if I convince everybody? Nothing. So let me just get back to doing what I was doing. So Wu-Tang it was. You know what I mean? But it's there, man. It's there. It's all there.
It's mad. I think for me, 9/11 is the big eye opener. I think once you start looking into that, I think that's when.
No, but then you start looking at you look at different
Corona
things.
is real.
You got to look at different things.
Corona's
as well.
the real deal, bro.
Television, right? They slowly make things that are weird cool. Like, I love the NWO. Love them. I love that wrestling quartet, but they've made the NWO cool. So then it goes through. We don't notice what's going on right now. We don't notice it. But they've made it cool. The whole concept of the NWO was they're coming in to change wrestling. So they're doing a massive takeover of a company, wrestling. They're not trying to destroy it. They're trying to change it. That's what's happening right now. But we all, NWO, great, yeah, Kevin Nash. They've made it cool. There's certain sly things. And the television, that's what it does. You take it in slowly.
Yeah.
You don't really notice it. Either till it's too late or you're already awake.
Yeah.
One or the other. It's as simple as that, really and truthfully. And there's other things as well that's going on. And we don't really pay attention because we're wrapped up in our own bullshit life, innit?
Or
That's what
whatever's
it is.
presented to us.
But that's it, yeah.
I'll just say Revelations 18:23, and for pharmakeia, pharmaceuticals. Pharmakeia is short for pharmaceutical. All nations were deceived. In most Bibles, it will say sorceries. Pharmakeia, which was pharmaceuticals, is a type of sorcery, which is what they did when they changed everything from the herbs to the pharmaceutical drugs. But it says it. All nations were deceived by pharmakeia. It says it right there, sorceries.
And they said this thing started with a bat.
It's crazy. But you know what, guys? We went
I'ma
deep
leave it
there,
there.
man.
I'ma leave it there.
We're gonna leave it there.
Batman.
Can we have like a Gatekeeper
Episode.
half an hour slot
Let's
sometimes?
just doing an hour straight off
Yeah.
the cuff next week.
Yeah. Well, Ryan's here.
All right. So when are you back? You're back end of the month, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do it then.
That's what, 2 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll do it then.
We need a Gatekeeper episode, man.
All right, man. I'm down for that, man. We can talk.
How long will it be kept up on Spotify for?
God knows.
25
watch
minutes.
Loose Change.
Huh?
Watch Loose
No,
Change.
I'm going to watch it on the way home.
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it. But
You must have seen it.
I've seen a lot of stuff. I just sit here quietly. I'm just like, yeah, for real.
I always sitting on the fence.
He
and
knows.
just-
He knows.
I'm like, well, so when did that happen? So what would happen if you gotta do all
He
that?
knows. He knows. He
He's
knows.
just trying to piece it together in his
I
mind.
know a
No,
little
he knows.
No,
He
he knows.
knows.
He knows.
I know a little something.
Yeah,
I hear
he
that,
knows.
Right. So listen, this is Don't Get Offended.
Oh, well, are we doing each other's outro?
Are we gonna do each other's outro? Oh my god! All right. So wait. So who am I gonna do? Colin this
Oh,
time?
can I do mine?
Do if you want, blood.
No. You can't do yours, bro.
I could do mine.
No,
I'll do.
No.
I'll do mine and Collins.
No.
No.
Right, shall I do Elroy? Should we just do it the same order? Then next week we change
Oh,
it.
man, I can't remember.
I'm not. Your one's hard, man. Your outro. No, I think I know it. Easy. I got you. All right, go on.
Right, so I go first.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So, my name is Big L. Follow me on Instagram, Big L 2.0. You know what this is, man. The eagle has left the building.
No, he's still here.
I've never said
He's
that.
leaving. I don't know, man. Anyway, I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. I am the step brother of the show, the adopted brother of the show. I'm out.
We just speak to the ancestors, didn't we?
No, that's what. Yeah, yeah. He's got to say that for me.
This is John Alexander. I am out.
That's so easy. All right, let me do this one. Okay.
That is what he does.
Silence, people. Let me just make sure I got this right. Okay, guys, thank you very much for humbly listening to my humble self for this humble day. Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to follow the Press Pause Network.
Chris and Paige.
And also Chris and Paige on the YouTube as well. New episodes coming up by Mr. Musa doing all the perfect editing. Don't forget to follow us at Don't Get Offended, the podcast on Instagram as well. Yeah. There's a YouTube up there at the moment where you can see all our faces, Ryan and John and myself, Chris, and Cole J, the savage one. All praise to the Most Higher. I'm out.
All praise to the Most High, yeah. Hallelujah.
I don't say that.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just adding.
That was pretty good, John.
That was good. That was
All
good.
right, go on, Chris, and then we rate everybody's outro.
Yeah. All right. Come on, Cole J.
Yeah, I'm Colin. I'm Cole J, aka Savage, aka Mr. Rapstar, aka Mr. Enchilada, aka Mr. Burrito King.
I sound like a dickhead.
aka Mr. Weave Scratcher.
The Weave Snatcher.
The Weave Snatcher. Holy shit. Oh. I don't think I've ever done that, you know.
The weave scratcher.
Mr. Steal Your Weave.
For who?
This is too funny.
Oh,
What just happened?
I don't know. I think he's tripping off that one episode that I went mad on one night.
The Weave Scratcher. What the fuck is that?
I don't
Weave
know.
scratcher.
I don't know.
Oh, that one. Yeah. You was laughing crazy. Yeah, that was funny.
I am John Alexander. I am out.
That's it. Peace.